Kind of artist that would promote that?
Because I already answered that question. You weren't paying attention. She asked me talent or issues, and I said talent.
They yelling Black Lives Matter. How is that the truth? When these rappers pushing money, sex, and murder on our youth. Labels put it in our face, now we all got it on loop. We all streaming the songs, and these rappers riding in coops, and these rappers don't know their voice. Get canceled for speaking out, it's not like they got a choice. They see what happened to you.
Why am I the only one here opening up the show? What up, Sudi?
Hi.
I got 99 problems, but ain't one. If you having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son.
What is up, guys? Welcome to another Friday Night Live with Suni and Mo.
What's up?
Listen, I'm like totally not prepared, as you can tell, because I have been working behind the scenes to get this website up and running. And guess what? It is up and running. Finally, you can go and get your Truth in the Marketplace merch, as well as Somewhere in the Middle merch. And there's a special surprise on the website for everyone else. There's some merch that you have not seen. And I hope a lot of people spend a lot of money tonight. Just saying.
Lots of money. Okay, so I can get my producer cut. You hear what I'm saying? 10% on that producer tip.
10% on that producer tip.
Yeah.
Lit.
And I expect my check to come to 666 FAFO Boulevard. You got that?
Boulevard. Woo!
What up?
What
Hey,
up?
I like, how the chat is showing up on the side though. What?
Right.
What?
Right?
You
like
know
that?
what? Every show we come with some I'm so glad I produced it that way though. I'm so glad, like, my producing skill, like, yo Suni, my producing skills are like lit like the devil that you are. You know what I'm saying? Mo got you under control. Holla out in the comments if you agree that Mo controlling Suni way. Suni do what Mo say. Mo bends. You hear what I'm saying? You know very well who you are. Don't let them hold you down. Reach for the stars.
Welcome to my life, guys. Judy, where are you? Judy, where are you?
It was either this. It was either this or sing. You know what I mean?
I had to pick my poison.
We're not addressed what's going on here today because we don't give light to those devilish things and those things that come straight from the evil pits of hell. But if you know, you know. FAFO.
If you know, you know.
You hear what I'm saying? If you know, you know. FAFO.
Right.
If you don't know, then just disregard all this. That's all I got to say to you. Where is Big Booty Judy?
Where is Judy? Judy, we've gotten used to playing your song because you're one of the 1st people here all the time.
I hope she's okay.
Mission, where's Judy? Where's
Everybody
Judy?
tagged.
Guys, we have a fun show prepared for you tonight. All right.
So fun.
Mo
you want me to go?
is going to get her ass handed to her on the Steven Crowder debate,
Listen, and let me just tell you right now, the minute we get into this debate, Mo, I'm putting this shit. I don't know.
On me.
Mo is coming out, okay? Because Mo needs to represent for this argument. Because Suni is going down. I don't know if you've been following my stories, and I've been throwing some pew pew shots at Suni in the stories because I kind of feel when it comes to this Steven Crowder and Daily Wire thing, Suni's just trying to be contrarian.
Listen. Don't tell nobody. But listen.
Don't tell nobody.
Mo is gonna get send this video out to your mama and him too. Okay.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Wow. So you're gonna go like that in 7 minutes? In seven minutes? All right. Okay. Listen, if you have not, I'm telling you right now, if you have not watched both Steven Crowder videos calling out the Daily Wire and the Daily Wire response, I do not want to hear from you in the comments about any of this, okay? Because you need to be informed about what's going on here. Suni and I are well informed and we have created our opinion on this situation, and they're completely opposite. So y'all going to be ready because we literally have been arguing about this because I was pro Steven Crowder, and then I called Suni up in the morning and I said, well, actually,
Listen. You know what? I didn't want to have to do this to you. Okay? I didn't want to have to do this to you.
What?
Damn, Nikki listened to you. She said, I have not watched either one, so I will shut my mouth.
Oh, okay, good.
Wow.
Good.
So did Mo bully you guys? Because I feel like this is a little bullying going on. You know, the thing I get accused of, she said, shut up. Just saying.
I told you to shut up. Did I say that in my story? I told you to shut up.
You told the uneducated fools in the comments. You said shut up if you have not watched these two videos, and they listen.
I'm sorry.
So technically,
You know
did
what?
you just bully them?
Actually, no. That was Mo Benz talking. She kind of said stuff sometimes that I personally can't take responsibility from, because if you've ever spoken to Mo Benz, she rambles on and says shit that just doesn't make any sense and like lashes out at people for no reason. You know what I mean? So forgive Mo Benz. Forgive her. Okay. She, like, last week I was driving in my Benz. I hadn't slept for like 172 freaking hours. You know, Mike was hassling me to like edit some stuff. And I don't know. I'm all over the place. Like, brain cells are lit. Ideas start to hit. You know what I'm saying? Next, the formation of words that fit. At the table I sit, making it legit. You hear me, Suni?
Hey guys, you know what? This song is gonna make an appearance tonight after this epic ass whooping. You ready?
Don't play anything that's gonna get us demonetized. Oh no! Wait, Mo. Listen, Suni.
Yes.
This is gonna get exhausting.
Yes.
Like, I'm literally playing a
Two different
psychopath. Like,
roles.
yeah, I'm literally playing a psychopath 1 minute and a very logical person the next. Like, what am I gonna do?
How are you gonna pull that off? That's gonna be
I
a
don't
tough
know.
one for you to do. I don't know. I think Mo can do it. Mo is always
I may have
switching.
to switch. I may have to switch the bucket hat for the foil hat. I don't know. What do you think?
At some point. At some point. Maybe. At some
Okay,
point.
let me just go down our list of topics because these people have been waiting for this all week long. Yes, smash the like button. Thank you very much, Christine. Smash the like button. Drop in the comments where you are watching from if you're new here to the channel. And before I go into the comments, I feel like we didn't spend enough time on this, but we really need you guys to go to our website, okay? Suni worked super, super hard on this. We're going to pay. Can you put the link to the website in the comments?
I can.
Damn, watching from Alaska. Anyways, it is the Truth in the Marketplace website where you can find merch from me and Suni, merch for Liddell, merch to support us both. And we have a little deal. If you buy a hoodie, you get 10% off. If you use FNL10 and you buy a hoodie, you will get 10% off. Make sure to also put in your email address, because when you come back to buy more merch, because the merch that we have here is so good, you guys. It's so good that I ordered some and paid full price. I could have gone and like put in a discount code to order it as a sample, and I paid full price. Okay. But you put your email address in there, you're also going to get, 20% off?
Yes, if you put your email address in after your first purchase, you will get 20% off on the second purchase. because we want you guys to come back to enjoy these awesome pieces of merch that I designed to wear to the barbecue, the city council meeting. You can wear this at your school board meeting for your kids, or like just
Right.
different places you go, dude.
Yeah.
Please
Some of
put
the
on a
stuff is a
shirt.
little triggering. Some of the stuff is really safe, and it's
Yeah.
still like representing, you know, people who want to speak the truth. And this is a great starter to our conversation that we're going to have about Steven Crowder and the Daily Wire. Because if you guys dare say to me in the comments that you're pro Steven Crowder, then I expect to see you heading on over to our website to support us small creators that don't get $50 million contracts.
Here we go.
Okay.
Here
So
here come the claws, the unnecessary claws. Let's go.
pin your comment, Suni, so we can visit after the show. Can you really quick? Can we open up the website
We
so we can
can.
just show them? We can take them on a little tour.
Let's do it.
Listen, red pill, red pill. First, you come at me with broccoli and freaking whatever, and now you're gonna be Crowder all day.
Are you still on that broccoli thing? I thought you would have been over that by now.
Yo, speaking of red pill, I heard that she handed somebody their ass the other night.
She did. It was actually an epic ass handing, if I do
Wow.
say so myself.
Mm,
If
mm,
I
mm.
do say so myself. All right, guys, check out the website. This is live. This is our website where all of our merch is up there.
Pull that first shirt up. Pull that 1st
I'm
shirt up because if
expecting this shirt to do absolute numbers. I
yep,
think it
yep.
should, right?
We're the only one right now with this shirt.
We are the only ones with this shirt, and we're also the only ones with another shirt. Hold on, let me pull it up so you guys can see. Can you see it and it's zoomed in?
Mm-hmm. Says
Bro,
Big Con confirmed op.
let's go. Let's go.
Let's
We have one more
go.
shirt. This is another shirt that me, Mo, Christine collabed on this shirt, honestly, and came up with it in like 5 minutes. Guys, go make a statement with our merch. Show
That's a
everyone
dope
that
shirt.
there actually is a dividing line between us and them. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think we should go ahead and make that statement and let everyone know.
Yeah.
There are people who are claiming that actually aren't, and this is a shirt for them.
Right. We used to call them rhinos, but
Rhinos.
conservative is the new street term
Yes, that's what we're going with.
on the streets.
On the screens.
On the streets. Look at that. And if you follow Liddell and you're all about that bag,
Absolutely. Go get yourself some Liddell merch. I got that bag university. I'm telling you, dude, these are all fire designs, making a statement with what you wear. You can look good while you're doing it. Just saying. That's some swag right there. Tell me this shirt is not swag. Like this
that's
is
dope.
it's
The
just
hoodie
epic.
too. The hoodie too is bomb. The hoodie that says it has like the money bag on it.
That hoodie is dope. Where is it?
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
It's on the. It's. I think it's on the last page.
Go check out all this stuff, dude.
Dope. Where's the Suni and Mo shirt with our faces on it? That's the one that people really should be getting. Did y'all hear? Hold on. Shout out in the comments if you know that combining your faces together is demonic.
I never knew.
I know.
I never
I
look.
mean,
I never knew that I was some sort of Illuminati figure
right.
that had the ability to influence millions of people was simply just saying, wow, this is some cool AI artwork. What would it look like if
Mhm.
I like try to put our faces together? Because we're somewhere in the middle.
Yep.
That was really it. And then I found out that I was this ultra, I guess, famous, wannabe not so famous person that had the ability to, channel demonic things through my merch designs. Wow.
Right.
I learned that today, guys. Just saying.
Right.
It was pretty
So
intense
yeah, if you want to
finding that
rock,
out.
exactly. So at your next Illuminati meeting, make sure to rock the Suni and Mo shirt.
Please do.
Right.
And let everybody know where you got it from.
That's right.
Truth in the marketplace.
Truth in the marketplace.
And also, go get the Epic shirt too, just because it's just fire, bro. Like, come on, just go get it.
That is one of my favorite ones because it's got that like retro 90s vibe to it.
Yeah,
I like
it's
it.
fire.
And again, that discount is only going to last to midnight. So do what you want, but we would really, really support or appreciate the support to our pages because, again, we are true capitalists. However, we're sitting here on a platform. If some of you guys are watching on YouTube, that if you donate a super chat, it's highly appreciated. However, YouTube takes a very lofty cut of that. And I know that some of you guys, don't have Venmo or PayPal or Cash App, and you want to be able to support the channel. This is a great way to support because it doesn't just support me and Suni; it supports the whole Truth in the Marketplace family and allows us to grow together and grow the movement that we're going to be talking about here very soon to fight big tech. Sorry.
Yeah, heck yeah. I was gonna say something else, but I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Hey guys, go cop some merch. Thank you for all your support, and I hope everyone enjoys these because I had a crap ton of fun making it, especially this one. Please go get this one
That's the dope one.
specifically.
Yeah,
Please,
that's the dope one.
go
I
get
love
this
that
one.
one. Ooh, that blue color. Go back to that blue
Yeah,
color.
it looks fire.
Oh, I love that. See, like you could get that for your kids. Like I know tons of like young men who want to wear that because they're always talking about getting the bag and all this other stuff. Like,
Yeah,
rock that hoodie. That's dope. That's dope.
do it, do it, do it.
All right.
All right, y'all. Let's get into the show.
Let's get into the show.
it.
So
Let's get into it.
here's what we're going to talk about today.
Okay.
Here's what we're going to talk about. Okay, so we're obviously going to talk about Crowder and the Daily Wire. We're going to talk about the Biden documents, right? Y'all were all up on Trump for, having all these documents at Mar-a-Lago. They did a whole photo shoot of the documents at Mar-a-Lago. And then all of a sudden, look at him, he's upset. All of a sudden, Biden, turns out he has documents too. And he wasn't even the president, so he doesn't even have the right to have these documents.
Wow.
Then they find some in his garage, okay?
And this is not headline news anywhere?
It's not. And I have not seen the photo shoot of the documents laid out on the Corvette or in his garage, right? Wow. But the View had an interesting little take on it. And they were like, well, we'll get into it. I'll tell you what they said in a second. Then we're going to talk about Joy Behar.
They are just like, what's that word? Is it insufferable? Insufferable. Yeah. When something is just so effing bad that you just like, wow.
Yep.
You torture yourself when you wake up. Like,
yeah.
That's probably why they're so mad, because they're just irritated with themselves and having to be angry. Like, I am Joy Behar. Can you imagine having to wake up every day and like feel that?
Or to look at yourself in the mirror for that matter.
Yeah, wouldn't you annoy you, don't you think?
Oh my gosh. All right. So, what did I just do? Sorry. So the next thing that we're also going to talk about, that very interesting Martin Luther King sculpture. What the hell was that? Like, I'm interested. I don't want to hear right now, but I'm interested to know what everybody's interpretation of what that sculpture was before you actually found out what it was.
Yeah, that was pretty odd.
Yeah, very, very odd and a huge waste of money in my opinion. And then Brittany Griner made an appearance there and nobody seemed to know she was even there, even though she's like, 20 feet tall? Like she's like this huge, she was looking like a whole man. We're going to pull up that picture so you guys can see.
Ooh.
We're going to talk about Stephen A. Smith and his comments about Beyonce and the comparison to Beyonce and Rihanna at the Super Bowl, claiming that Rihanna does not hold a candle to Beyonce, amongst other people, and he had to come back out and apologize for it. You got anything else, Suni?
I have some stuff on the fly, so I'm gonna surprise you with it.
We love when you do that.
It's the best thing about me, man. My surprises and my pranks. They're all epic. Just saying.
Okay. So what do we start with first? Should we go straight into the Crowder argument?
I mean, that's what everyone's here for, right? You're all
Yeah.
here for the Crowder argument. You're all here to listen to Mo's pro Big Con take on all this, and you're going to be listening to Suni talk for the people, you know, the little people that don't have all these millions of goddamn followers to translate into dollar signs for companies like Daily Wire. Just saying.
Well, let me just kind of catch everybody up on what this is all about if you have been under a rock and don't know. So, a feud between two of the largest names in right-wing media, Steven Crowder and Ben Shapiro's Daily Wire, has broken out over a $50 million offer proposed to Crowder that he leaked on his show. Do you have a video?
I
Or you
have
just
a
had an
video
image?
that I did.
Oh,
I don't know
God.
if you want to.
Okay.
Just all I have. I'm just saying. At least I was honest.
Let me finish reading this and then we'll go plug your video there. All right. So Crowder, who is newly independent, released the terms of the deal without explicitly naming the Daily Wire, but everybody knew it was the Daily Wire. And Crowder urged his fans to stop Big Con as he delved into the specifics of the offer. Fans quickly figured out that Crowder was talking about the Daily Wire and have waited a response from Ben Shapiro's outlet, which they did in fact give. Jeremy Boring, I think his last name is, he is the CEO of the Daily Wire, released an hour-long video in response to Steven Crowder's video, breaking down the contract even more than Steven Crowder breaks it down, claiming that Crowder had misconstrued their offer and was like totally off base, right? So that's kind of where it's at. Steven Crowder has since responded to the Daily Wire's response. And now here we sit. Everybody's in an uproar on, are they team Steven? Are they team DW?
Look. If you are anti conservatives lying about their intentions, but marketing and capitalizing off of these intentions that they are putting forth, you're going to be pro Steven Crowder. You're not going to talk about the unnecessary, ridiculous number of, well, 50 million. Well, what was the counter offer? Well, if it's not about the money, then why did you initially, bro? He has said, I don't know how many times now, this is a crappy contract or even a term list to send someone, especially when they cannot negotiate. So, someone is not like me is not going to be like, wow, I can negotiate that. Nope, I don't want that. I can't. I'm going to be at the mercy of Daily Wire. And I'm sorry, but the co founder, the CEO, whatever he is, literally came out and said, well, people like that will have to be wage slaves for a little bit. What?
So that's your argument? Oh.
What do you mean that's my argument? Yeah. Yeah. That's my argument.
Okay.
I mean, I can roll the clip of him saying this disgusting thing as well.
Yeah, do it. Roll your clip that you have.
Sure. You can talk. Let me pull these things up.
Okay. So I do want to go a little bit more into the detail about this. So it appeared that Crowder was outraged by the offer and decided to make it public knowledge. He explained that the term sheet, which is a term sheet, is basically the opening discussion before you actually get a contract. So it's just like a very general outline without either party's really, well, the party making the offer, not really knowing much detail about, what's going to transpire. So it's opening discussions. You send the term sheet over, and that just begins the, well, this wouldn't apply to me or whatever discussion, right? So he went on to claim that those in charge, who he calls the big conservatives, big con, or are really the biggest cons going on right now. He alleges that in their contracts, they will enforce the guidelines of big tech and punish conservatives on big tech's behalf. So That's what he's saying. Is he's saying, I'm exposing this because you guys need to know that these shows like Daily Wire, maybe even The Blaze, are doing the bidding of big tech. And here's why. Here's the contract telling you how they're trying to silence me, how they're trying to, tell me what I can and can't say, or else, you're going to get a pretty hefty fine against your $50 million contract, which boils down to $12.5 million a year, which he also tried to renegotiate into $30 million a year, which turns it into a $120 million 4-year term contract. So
Notice these people are focusing on the money and
these
not
people.
the fact that he turned down an offer because the Daily Wire did not want to remove the fact that you can be penalized for getting boycotted or a strike on YouTube. And you will be getting that penalty because you are on there voicing an actual conservative perspective without being politically correct. Why don't we want that?
Well, I'm not saying we don't want that, but my argument here is that Stephen is being incredibly disingenuous with what it is he is saying. Now, what he's saying, that there is a lot of censorship going on, and it does suck that the Daily Wire, has to essentially say to him, hey, oh, there's the piece of the contract. They basically say to him, hey, here's the number of episodes we expect you to make. Now, granted, they're making this offer to him knowing that he's already fully demonetized on YouTube. Okay. He's not deplatformed, he's demonetized. But they made this offer to him and they said, we want you to film X amount of episodes. You have to do a special podcast. You have to do Facebook, Spotify, blah, blah, blah. And there you can see the percentages. Now, if you are banned off of any of those platforms, or we cannot monetize off of them, you have 90 days to replace the advertisers. And if you don't do that, then there will be a penalty. Okay. Now, a lot of people say, I think the penalty was like $250,000, right? A lot of people would say, geez, that's a lot of money, like to do just for one episode. However, if you break it down, and I put it on my my page here, if you break down the amount, here's what it boils down to. Hold on one second. To put it on here. Give me just a second, folks. Oh, there it goes. Sorry, I just passed it. Sorry. I should have been more prepared with this rebuttal. All right. So if it wasn't about the money, this is what I'm going to say. Why did he make sure to bring up the dollar amount they would reduce, that they would reduce his pay? It was $250K, okay, out of his total contract. So that would be the equivalent of, if you made $7,500, that would be a $250 fine. And if you made $75,000, that would be a $2,500 fine. So although $250K sounds like a lot of money, when you figure what it is that he's bringing in, I think it's pretty reasonable. Okay. And it makes sense that if I am bringing you in, I am fronting the cost for the production of your show, for the marketing, for the support staff, for the infrastructure, okay, that you need to produce revenue. I need to be able to make my investment back. I don't know anybody. And again, you're saying I'm focusing on the money, but this is business. This is business. That's my argument. This is business.
If that's the case and this is business, then don't market yourself as a pure company that has the best interests of conservatives getting their voice out there. Market yourself as, we participate in just business. Don't say, well, I gave my friend this contract and my friend, blah, blah, blah. It's just business, right? So Steven Crowder coming out shouldn't be a slap to anyone's face because it's just business.
I mean, I think it's shitty. No, I think it's shitty that both of these men came out and said they were friends. And I think it's shitty that this is how it's being handled. Now, That being said, I love that this is out in the public because I think this is a really great learning opportunity for those small creators who don't know anything about contracts at all. Okay. So watching this type of stuff can kind of give them an idea if and when they get an opportunity and they don't have the money to afford a lawyer to read through these contracts. They can understand how to read them. I mean, I get contracts and I have to read them and I have to understand them. Now I have, like an agent that looks at them and make sure that they're a solid deal, a solid offer, but I still have to understand what it is that I'm signing. Like, it's not an excuse that you're a small creator or you're whatever and you don't have the money for a lawyer. Read the contracts, look up the words, understand what it's saying. And again, this is why I say he's being disingenuous, because Steven Crowder is sitting there saying, okay, all you small creators, come on over to my mug club where I'm not going to charge you a dime. Okay. But at the same time, what he's not saying is he's also not going to put any money into producing a show. So to give you an idea, if he brought me and Suni into the mug club, he'd be like, hey, welcome to the mug club. I'm not taking any money from you guys. But guess what, Suni, you stay filming your part of the show in your location and Mo stays in her location with this ring light in the back. I'm not going to put anything behind that. I'm also not going to market it, but I am going to put you underneath my platform. Okay. So there's that.
Did
then
he
there's
say any of this?
Well, that's what the mug club is. Well, he did say that he wasn't going to take a single dime. He did say that. But you have to understand, he's not putting anything. He's not going to put them under a contract. So if you're not going to put them under a contract, then clearly you're not offering them anything other than the fact that they're under the mug club. And he's going to, just say, hey, these are my mug club creators or whatever. The other thing is, real quick, I'm sorry, and then I'll let you go. The other thing is that Steven Crowder dropped this video on YouTube. Okay? He dropped this video on YouTube. Steven Crowder does not monetize on YouTube. He dropped the video on Rumble as well. Okay? To give you an idea, on YouTube, his first video that said it's time to stop had 1.2 million views. His second video, also on YouTube, I didn't want to do this, had 935,000 views. On Rumble, those same videos had under 100,000 views. So what that tells you is that Steven Crowder knows he doesn't make any money on Rumble. Okay, he makes his money on YouTube, even though he's demonetized, because all his followers are there. In addition, Steven Crowder has a paywall on YouTube called Screw YouTube, where he says all the shit he wants to say. P.S. to all you people who don't know, the Daily Wire was basically asking him to do that exact same thing. They were saying, Steven, keep it where we can monetize you, okay, on the free content. But when you want to say something that's a little bit off color and a little bit more could possibly demonetize you, we need to go take it behind the paywall. That's exactly what he's doing right now. So why are you going to get upset over that? Not you, but him. Are you going to play it? Is there a video?
Oh,
their word, and not even for me, but for other people coming up facing these kinds of contracts.
Let's say it's a kid who comes in with 500,000 YouTube subscribers or something like that, 100,000. Let's say it's some other kid you're paying six figures to come in and do it. There's not the penalty of the demonetization or if they're removed from iTunes, Apple, YouTube.
Yeah, sure there would be.
And here's something else. Also, very measured. I was painstakingly clear in taking off the table because it wasn't going to be a right fit. That happens in business all the time. But that we weren't talking about me. We were talking about the futures of other people who could potentially be in that position, that very disconcerting position. No miscommunication.
What I'm talking about is you're describing a model for everyone, not just, let's get rid of me here. Everyone, if there's a penalty for being demonetized on YouTube, because your business model requires that be a huge component of it, you need to change your business model or this movement cannot work, Jeremy. I can't imagine my show trying to come up and be beholden to YouTube advertiser guidelines, let alone, I mean, honestly, being beholden from a conservative entity with hard strikes, right, being removed, but let alone being advertiser friendly. We know how broad those guidelines are. They might as well just read, don't say anything offensive, and they change them at the drop of a hat.
I'm not suggesting that the guidelines aren't terrible. I'm suggesting that if making money off of those platforms is part of how you're justifying the salary you're paying someone, then or the fee I keep saying salary, the fee you're paying someone, then when those go away, everybody loses money. You can't pay the same amount with less revenue.
How about you create a different business model?
I just wanted to play that because I feel like people are purposely missing what he is saying. Like, who cares that he recorded a phone call? Who cares? He obviously felt a reason. He felt a reason to record a phone call. And obviously he had good reason. Because had he come out and didn't have the recording and accused them of this, they wouldn't have to come out and do this stuff. I just don't get why people are so fixated on attacking this man instead of actually listening to the fact that he is hyper focusing on this is a contract being offered to people who have less than me. Why are we not focusing on that?
I am focused on that. What I'm saying is, Jeremy, that's great, everything you're saying. The terms of making money on YouTube are terrible. I agree. But if you want a company to pay you $50 million over a 4-year term, they have to make money back on their investment. If that's not something that works for you, then cool, walk away, go start that business model that you want them to start. You certainly have the capital, you certainly have the followers. And if you didn't record your friend, you might even have some investors. But look, he is burning bridges. That's what I think. He's burning bridges. It just wasn't the right way to go about it in my mind. I'm not saying both sides don't have valid points. I'm not saying that because I'm in the middle. I'm somewhere in the middle on this, Suni.
Anyone who may consider working with him in the future, if you are not doing bad business, why the F do you care about being recorded? Like, these arguments, these little like, they don't make sense, bro. I wouldn't care if someone's recording me and I'm doing everything the right way. Record me all you want. But, like, okay, you recorded me.
Okay,
So what?
so I want to. So Red Pill says if he didn't record, they would say he lied. So I disagree with that because he shot the first shots, right? He put his video out, and I even said when he put that video out, like, why are you not naming who it is? I think Suni, you said that was on purpose, right? Like you thought that was like a
Yeah, like
he did
he's
that
smart in doing
strategically.
that because now everyone's squirming like, oh shit, who is he talking about? Right? And a hit dog
But
will
they knew.
holler. And now people, but we didn't. So what
Oh,
if
I
they
didn't.
knew? The general public is not like he's talking about Daily Wire. No one knew. We were scrambling to figure out who it was. So they responded because a hit dog will holler. If you're not doing all these things, and matter of fact, Candace would have never said when she started talking about this segment, I even wanted to know myself if Daily Wire was doing this. Why
She
would
said
you
that
need
on
to know
Timcast.
that? No, she said that on her own show when she talked
Oh,
about this.
oh, okay.
Why? If this is such a good company, why do you even have doubts? Why didn't it just come off like, no, Daily Wire would never do this. Steven Crowder's tripping. Why did you want Daily Wire to come out and make a statement, investigate? Why? Because this is business. This is what I mean. You can't have your cake and eat it too, bro. It's business and you understand it's business, which means you don't send a friend that crappy ass term list, especially a Steven Crowder. I'm not going to send you what I send everybody else.
But it
But
wasn't a
I'm
crappy
glad he
term
did.
list. It was a very generous term list. It was a very
According to
generous term list.
lawyers that I've read, several lawyers and people in business, you're punishing conservatives for speaking conservative talking points, okay? And we are forced to exist on YouTube for $1 to not say what we normally say, and then to put it behind a paywall.
So for everybody in the
What's the point
comments,
of being on YouTube?
so for everybody in the comments, have you subscribed to our Rumble channel so that we can go to Rumble and be off of this platform that is censorship central? See,
No,
this is what I'm
because
talking about.
we don't market it. We don't tell people go to Rumble. We
Okay.
continue to use these platforms. So it's not their fault. It's
So
our fault.
okay, so in regards to our show, yes. Now, me personally on my Let's Talk Darling, I was on Rumble for a very long time. I'm still actually on Rumble. And I went to go look at how much money I've made on Rumble. And I stopped posting at about 25, 30 videos. And then I was just like, this isn't worth it because I was getting 0, 0, 0. Well, I finally made some money, 11 cents on 30 videos. So, Rumble is very, very difficult. You make pennies on the dollar on Rumble. This is what it is. Like, the reality is YouTube corners the market on people being able to make money. And we have to, unfortunately, we can't say certain things. I can't make certain videos. Every single video that you guys are watching of the Friday Night Lives, every single one gets demonetized. Now, our channel is not monetized yet because we don't have enough followers, but every single video gets demonetized for one reason or another. That's terrible. Yet we still continue to do our show here because this is where you guys want to come. This is where I'm also like that. I want to go on YouTube because it's easier. I don't like to watch videos on Rumble. I watch Rumble and there's like 3 to 4 commercials during a 15-minute video.
Then just say you want a business and not a movement, because this is not how a movement moves. You can't call it a movement if you're just going to sit and coexist with the enemy and not even attempt to do anything different, or give the excuses that all politicians give, right? Guys, we're going to do this study and we're going to invest all this money here because we're investing in our future, and then 10, 15 years passes, and then what? You're still on YouTube. What was all that money for?
But what is a
Come
movement
on.
if you have no following, if you have no audience? What is a movement? What are you moving?
How did people have movements before the internet?
I
Why
mean,
can't we use that same mentality to figure it out on the internet, but still look, I'm going to use Instagram, but why can't I have my own website or whatever? This is merely convenience. Well, I don't want to have to go to Rumble. I want to use YouTube. Well, then you're not interested in the movement either. You're interested in being comfortable on YouTube.
mhm.
How do you fight YouTube if you're not even willing to be uncomfortable to not use YouTube? Like, if you think
Oh, I
back in
can
the civil rights, bro, they stopped using the bus. That was a
listen.
huge inconvenience for those people.
Listen, I am not making enough money on YouTube or Instagram or Rumble or TikTok to even justify, and I could easily drop them, but I would just drop my whole thing and be like, okay, I'm going to take this to the streets. Fine, whatever. That if that's what I want to do. The reality is I have bills to pay. So like I need to make an income. It's all fine and dandy to be like, yeah, I want to be part of this movement. I want to make a change. But, I don't need to make money. I don't need to. I mean, we're selling merch, for crying out loud. We're selling merch. If we really cared about the movement, we would just give it away. But it costs money to make merch. It costs money and time to do a show. And that's all the Daily Wire is saying is you're asking for this money. Cool. What are we going to get in return? What are we going to get for the dollar we're investing?
What about the people who aren't asking for that? That's the point that Steven's making, and nobody's paying attention to that.
That
What
aren't
about the
asking for
people
50?
who aren't getting 50 million, but they're getting what Daily Wire is willing to give them, and they have no room to negotiate? What about those people?
I say if you're going to go into this and try to make that type of move, you better get educated. Like, I think being ignorant is not an excuse. I'm sorry. It's just not. I'm sorry, it is not. I have had my share of bunk deals, like because I didn't read thoroughly through the thing or I didn't ask questions, didn't have somebody say, hey, can you just take a look at this and tell me if there's anything alarming that I don't have to pay? it's not okay to just be ignorant. And these days, I find it hard to believe that if you're especially a conservative influencer, that you're really that dumb and that you're being made an offer by Daily Wire to go on their show. Obviously, you got to have some type of knowledge and some type of brain power that you can look at a contract and be like, this doesn't look right. I see this word. This word is alarming. It's not hard to do. You can find a video on YouTube telling
That's
you how to read a contract.
that's fine, but they still either have to accept it or turn it down, and then that opportunity is squandered because they're not willing to sell out, and then they're going right back to where they started. So really, you're not helping conservative influencers have a voice in this country. You're not. If it's all about money, then say it's about money. Stop talking about culture. Stop talking about voices. Stop talking about all of it because you're not in it for the movement. You're in it to make money. And
I am
yes,
in
some
it.
of us are in it to make money, but I'm not willing to shit on the next person and give them all these fees, pretend like I'm going to operate as this truth in the marketplace, but really, I'm operating just like Fox would, or CNN would, or any of these other companies that are giving you stipulations on what you can and cannot say because no one's willing to make an alternative.
But it's one thing to say you cannot say this at all, zero, nothing, zilch. That's not what they're saying. They're just saying put it behind the paywall.
I got a
That's all they're
question.
saying.
How many strikes does Daily Wire have? How many
Again,
strikes has Candace gotten? Ben Shapiro?
you bring
And
this
then
up, but
tell
I don't
me
know.
that's the point. They're not making content talking about getting dinged because they are existing on YouTube by talking about these stupid points that they make. Candace has been making, actually, let's just be real about it. She's been making videos about shit that doesn't matter.
Do
You're
you know?
talking about if men and if women are tolerable in the workplace. Who gives a crap?
But that was my theory, and I shared that with you. I said I had a theory about that. Is I think that Candace is dressed. This is just my theory. I don't have any proof of this. That I think she's just trying to meet the terms of her contract. So if her contract looked anywhere near what the verbiage in Jeremy's term sheet was that you have to produce X amount of episodes over the course of the term of the contract, and it doesn't specify the nature of what those episodes have to be about, then she's just making episodes because she's got to fulfill her contract. I personally think, okay, and she also does tackle some issues on her YouTube page that aren't on her Daily Wire. That's just what I think, okay? We don't know. I don't know. I don't know all that stuff. I'm not going to assume. I'm going based on what I heard these two men say in their videos. That's what I'm going based off of. I'm not even really going based off of what Candace said because she's really not involved in this, you know?
She made herself involved when she decided to make a super emotional
I
video
agree.
referring to him as a bitch. And yeah, you
I
definitely earned
agree.
yourself a repeal the 19th badge
I
because he
agree. I
did
was
not
wrong.
say Daily Wire and he did not say your name. You decided to put yourself into it.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think she shouldn't have said anything. Um, I mean, Shapiro, he's obviously part of he's part owner in the Daily Wire, so it is what it is. I don't like Shapiro, and please don't take what I'm saying, people who are watching, that I am pro Daily Wire by any means, because I don't really like the Daily Wire. I like Candace, and I like Matt Walsh, and oh my gosh, his name just escaped me.
Jordan Peterson.
No, not Jordan Peterson. I like him too, but that's not
All
why I was
I'm saying
watching.
is I'm more inclined to listen to creators who are making just as much money or could be making just as much money as a Daily Wire, if not more. I'm more inclined to listen to them because they're going through what I'm going through on social media. He's not been able to go live for months. They have never lost the ability to go live. So no, you don't get to talk to me or any other influencer about censorship when you're not experiencing it because you're free to go live whenever you so choose because you're towing the line. Just come out and say it.
Well, let's be fair. Remember when Candace wanted to bring her friend Ye onto the Daily Wire, Shapiro didn't let her do that. So that's proof of what you're saying, that they don't really support free speech, right? I totally get that. So they're trying to protect their ass because they're just like, we're not going to have this guy on here spewing all kinds of Nazi this and whatever, and get our shit taken down. I totally agree with you. That part I'm not even arguing with you about. The Daily Wire does censor their content. That I hate that Ben Shapiro was pushing the vaccine, right? But again, if we're about free speech, he should be allowed to do that. And I don't have to like it. Now, I do want to address, I think it was Red Pill that said something about the merch, that they get to own the merch. I think it's more than fair that if I have a company and I pay for the development, the design of all your merch, the marketing, everything, that yes, I get to keep it. When an actor does a movie, he doesn't get to say, well, I was the actor in the movie, I get to keep all the revenue. No, there's a time period that you get a certain percentage or a payout. And then there are fees that you get during the course of the movie, being out, being on TV, whatever it is. That's just how it works. But I think it's totally fair. If I put in the work for your show, for your merch, and I'm doing 100% of everything, providing the team, yeah, I get to keep the money. I think that's fair.
I wouldn't do that to a talent. Like, it's your merch, it's your design. Well, I'm not going to keep profiting off of something just because I may have put a little bit of resource behind it. That's yours. Look at what
I think.
Why would I? Well, look, I could just bring up my small little minute situation. I was pretty pissed to find out that my designs were still on someone else's website and they're making money off of my shit. Right. No, that's mine. People know me for that. They don't know Be the Change for that. So why are you marketing, or why are you benefiting off of my likeness? I'm not, and I'm no longer there and our contract is up. No, you should not be making any money off of anything that is associated with me.
But see, like when that happened, like what did I say to you? I said, the truth of the matter is there was no contract, right? That's really shitty. Like from a friend level, from people who said they were down for you, right? Like to do that to you. I agree. That's shitty. Like I think just from a moral standpoint, that shouldn't have even, that should have never happened. But this is why contracts exist, is to protect yourself. And, if you want to say, hey, okay, during the course of 4 years, you get X amount of percentage of my merch. You can also negotiate that after the term limit ends, you get 10, 25% of the merch that was created by the Daily Wire. But see, he didn't go back to negotiate those terms that I know. He went back and said, I need a bigger dollar amount. The man who said it wasn't about money raised it and said, I want to make $30 million more. I'm just saying to you, that's the fact. That really is the fact. He went back and asked for more money. So if it really was about the principle, Suni, why go back and ask for more money?
Because it's just.
You cut out. I don't hear you. Is it just me? Did we lose Suni? Uh-oh. We may have lost Suni. Woohoo! I get it all by myself. Anyways, let me go into the comments. Who said he asked for more money? So that was broken down when the guy from the Daily Wire went through the contract. He said that initially, Steven, the offer sheet that they put forth initially was a $50 million offer. So it was $50 million over the course of 4 years, which turns out to be $12.5 million a year. Okay. You can't hear me either, or you can't hear Suni. Hold on, guys. Okay, she's back. So let me also explain this part, which is also interesting, is the Daily Wire had been having discussions with Steven Crowder, talking about working together, talking about doing some films together. And they reached out to his agent because they were ready to really be serious about making an offer. His agent responded, before we can even enter into a discussion, the dollar amount has to be right. Now, I can say this because I don't know what the discussion was between Steven and his agent. It is entirely possible that his agent was completely rogue and being a greedy agent because the agent's also going to get a cut of that, to say, hey, we're not even going to entertain anything below a certain dollar amount. That's an assumption because I don't know what happened there. But they came through with the $50 million. And then Steven countered the amount on the term sheet and said, no, instead of 12.5 million a year, I want 30 million a year, which comes out to 120 million over the 4 years. So it's a lot of money. At that point, the Daily Wire said, we can't afford that. We don't even know how we would even make that money back. So that's a little bit of background to that.
I think that is like if he already said by this point it's not a good fit, right?
Oh, we lost her again? I feel bad every time she's trying to say something. Okay, let me go to the comments. They own him after his brand, after the contract. He would have to become a new person. So, yes, I do agree with that part. That part was a little concerning to me, that they wanted to own everything even after the 4-year term. But that's not to say that they wouldn't have negotiated that differently. Did he go back and try to negotiate that particular part? I don't know. Honestly, Red Pill, I told Suni earlier, I said, I wish they would just like put a link to the whole damn term sheet on your website, Daily Wire, because y'all have already kind of like discussed it and broken it down on your channels or on your individual videos. Like, just give us the whole, so we can just read it. That's what I want. I want every damn page. I want to read it. He can't afford to give up everything he has done either, because like Red Pill said, they own him after. I agree. That sucks to have to start from the bottom. That's why I think he should stay independent and do this on his own. That's what I would say. I would say this is not a good deal. You can probably do better on your own. You're one of the biggest conservative YouTubers out there. You have a huge following. People love your content. I think you would get a lot of people to work with you. I think he should just stay independent. Like, I want to stress, I'm not anti Steven Crowder. I'm just anti how he handled this. They should negotiate it on a live stream. That would be funny. Tell the truth and they start banning. Yes, that is correct. Let me see. Why is this so? I can't see all the comments. I don't understand if I'm on a different view than Suni, but I cannot see all the comments. I can only see the comments that you guys are showing. Okay. Let me see if I can see more. Okay, what are my thoughts on former conservative turned liberal meth head Hunter Avalon? I don't know that person. Suni, what's happening?
Sorry.
Okay, what were you saying?
I don't even remember.
I feel bad. I said I feel bad every time she opens her mouth, it cuts off.
I don't know. I can only see John. No, you guys won't be able to see each other's comments. You'll see them on the screen here, but you won't see them where you are.
Oh.
This is just a cast out to you guys to see all the people tuned in and where they are. There's a bunch of people on YouTube and Facebook, and you guys are watching from our individual accounts as well as the somewhere in the middle for people confused.
I'm glad Red Pill said he's a Christian called to be the salt and light and share the truth openly. So as I was processing this in my head, I sent a message to Suni and I was like, I can't help but compare this situation to the Kanye Adidas situation when he outed them in their contract. And I was like, do I need to look at it more like that? Because like, I know where I stood on the Kanye thing. So am I being not consistent with how I'm looking at it with the Steven Crowder thing? Do you think?
I think people are. Yeah, I think a lot of people are being emotional about this because of it's Daily Wire and who's associated with the Daily Wire. People are feeling the need to like personally go after him. But what type of person are you if you do this then? They're like, bro, he talked about a bad contract, and it's bad in his opinion, and
Mm-hmm.
he's also coming from it from the perspective of, fine, I can negotiate this, but what's going to happen with the next person who can't? And you can clearly hear Jeremy Boring, whatever his last name is, you can hear his answers. He's just like, bro, it is what it is. This is business. And
Mm-hmm.
Steven Crowder is not okay with that because he is looking at it as, yes, this is a business, but this is a movement. And we are trying to fundamentally create a parallel to liberal media. And we can't do that bowing down and commingling. Like, you can't. I understand his frustration. I swear I do. And I think people aren't. It's because of who it is. If this was if Kanye came out against a huge conservative fashion institution, right?
Mm-hmm.
We would all be like, I don't know, bro, because you're more inclined to trust these people are on our side. Maybe Steven's just being emotional.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see it that way. I see it as, if it's business, then treat.
Oh my god, I know Suni's getting so frustrated right now every time it cuts her off. Um, I think she was gonna say, if it's business, keep it business. But she doesn't think he's being emotional. I personally think he's being a little bit emotional because I just think he should have handled this differently. Call it out, expose it. But you know what's interesting, and I wish I would have grabbed this. I know, poor Suni. I would have grabbed this clip. Is there was a clip of Steven Crowder talking about the whole Kanye situation, and he was like, "I totally support Kanye saying what he's saying, um, and expressing his frustration with the Jays running the music industry and how they're running it, but at the same time." Steven Crowder said this about Kanye. He said, "I wish he wouldn't point or paint such a broad stroke," meaning be more specific about who you are talking about. So when I heard him say that, I thought, okay, but you just did a broad stroke, kind of leaving it up for speculation on who you were talking about. Now, luckily, the Daily Wire responded right away the next day, literally, to address your comments. But I don't know. Like, I don't understand why he didn't just say, "This is who I'm talking about. This is the contract. I feel like I was wronged by these people, and I'm going to expose it, but I'm also going to extend an olive branch to them to say, if you're willing to work with me to change it, let's do that. Let's show the people that we're willing to do that." That would have been cool. Suni, are you back? Justice for Stephen Crowder. No, you didn't. Oh, Lord. Lord.
I'm protesting.
What are you protesting? Me?
I'm protesting Big Con. All right.
Oh, okay.
Listen. If we're really friends, then you're gonna treat me as a friend,
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
I'm not gonna have to come out and air you out.
Right.
We're gonna be able to talk about it
Mhm.
and negotiate something fair. And if you express concerns as a friend and we're both in this industry and you're sharing, hey, this can work, why don't you try this? This can work. I'm not going to shut down your idea and say, no, this is what it is. You're a friend, and you are, look, you're so lucrative. You have an amazing model, but no, we're not going to try to implement this because we have investments into this. I'm sorry, but I think he's entitled to feel a little froggy and leap and say, you motherfuckers are not doing what you said you're going to do. No, you're sticking with the status quo. And I'm sorry, I'm not rocking with that. Why not call it out? We can still be friends. We do that. We do that on the regular anyway. If I disagree with something Tatum says, I don't owe Tatum a phone call. Hey, bro, I'm about to disagree with you on this. No, I disagree, and this is why.
Not on a and yeah, shout out to Suni's hair. Everybody's shouting out your your hair tonight. Um, we talk. I kind of gave the example earlier, right? Like, okay, so I'm gonna be real transparent right now. So Suni is the genius behind the website and the actual creation of the ideas of the merch, right? I input ideas. We should do this. This would be cool, right? I'm more on the artistic development side. Suni's on she does the hard shit. Okay. Can you just imagine if I sent Suni and let's say we hit it big and I send Suni a contract and I'm like, so we're a 2-team show. I'm Mo, you're Suni. I get 50% of the merch. A true friend, and I told Suni, I said, I would hope you would come back and say this, but you're putting in more work with the merch. You're developing the merch. Okay. I may have the design. And you came back and you said, no, I want to negotiate, an 80-20 split or whatever the split is, right? I think that would be more than fair and we should handle that together. But imagine if I send you a contract saying 50-50, Suni comes back and she says, no, I want 90-10. And then I was just like, this bitch. And then I just took it straight to the gram. And by the way, banked a couple of fucking recordings of me and Suni having a conversation. That's shady. Like,
But
that's my girl.
But that's disanalogous. That's not a fair comparison.
¿Qué? Is what? What?
Disanalogous.
Oh, listen, don't be using no big words with me.
I'm not. That's the first word that came to my head.
Don't be. You trying to flex on me with some
No,
big
I'm
ass
not.
what
No,
kind of
I'm
adjective
not.
that was? You trying to point out that I'm not as educated
Oh
as you?
my god,
Dang.
listen, that legit came to my brain. I'm sorry. That's not a fair comparison. Okay. For you to say I want 50-50 and I say, well, no, because I did most of the work, but I'm willing to give you a percentage. And then you go and say, Suni wants all the money. And then people are going to be like, well, did Suni do the work? Well, yeah. Okay. Well, then that's a fair thing. That's different. We're talking about him saying, I don't like this contract. I don't even think, look, I'm going to say this and I'm going to step out on a limb. Steven Crowder, when he put this initial video out, never made it personal. He actually crossed his name out. And he said, kids, do not sign this. I'm going to find that clip so people can eat crow. He never made it personal to him. He didn't. If he did, I would understand Daily Wire coming out saying, actually, no, we did offer you something fair and you didn't want it. That would be completely different. But his initial stance for coming out with this had nothing to do with the fact that Steven wasn't happy with the dollar amount. And it had everything to do with the fact that this was a crappy contract in his opinion. I'm going to find that clip while we're doing the rest of the show.
Oh, come on.
I'm going to find it.
Come on.
Actually, I have it on my phone. So I could
just send it to yourself.
I downloaded the episode because I'm like, I know people are going to take this out of turn. And I also thought that YouTube would delete it, if we're being honest. I'm like, I need to go grab this.
If you put the clip in, you thought YouTube would delete it?
No, just him going live and talking in general.
Oh.
Sometimes his videos are taken down. So I wanted to download it really quick.
Gotcha.
Where would it be? It's like 15 minutes long.
Oh, it looks like Tatum did a reaction to the Steven Crowder thing. We'll have to watch that later. We will have to watch that.
I'm curious as to what he has to say on it because he actually he agreed with Steven Crowder coming out on YouTube.
I did too. I was in full support until I saw the rebuttal video.
The media came out. Look, even the media on the right can come out and say, no, this is what it is. And you guys are like, oh, okay. Man, fuck Steven Crowder, bro. You being a whole diva.
No, I really was, though. I was like, I can't believe that. Because I called you. I was like, dang, dude, they did him dirty. They did him wrong on that shit. And then I heard the whole breakdown. And I was like,
okay. Steve,
so, stopbigcon.com.
Steven, we're gonna vindicate your name, buddy. You know, you can reach out to me.
He ain't gonna reach out to you. He ain't for
Reach
the
out to
people.
me and Mo is somewhere in the middle. Come on. They essentially did the same thing. And you know what? I don't care. I want to show this Candace Owens TikTok I did
Okay, show
because
it.
she was a total girl. And I'm not used to seeing Candace react in such ways. But I felt like she had the cringiest take ever. I've never really seen her have a cringe take. But this take was, I was just like,
Is it the one where she
huh?
cussed?
Well, she cussed several times. Like, apparently, it's okay to curse while being conservative now.
Okay.
I wish I would have known that a couple months ago. Before I was depicted to be the devil for saying curse words. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
You speak like the dragon. Well, Candace
Oh my
said
lord.
bitch and fuck, but it's okay for her. Like she's allowed to curse. The cover your
Yes.
ass video, you mean? Yeah, the cover your ass video. I'm like, what, girl? Sit down. Look at this video.
LOL to anyone who thinks that Steven Crowder is not doing this to make money. Like, I mean, I just have to outwardly laugh. He's the person in a disguise. He's a wolf in sheep's clothing, right? He's like, I'm here because I care about all of you. That's why I'm recording my friend and doing this crappy thing where I literally could have just said, no, I don't like those terms.
Well, I think Candace just earned her first Repeal the 19th moment. I would think it's not about the money if he walked away from the 50 mil that he was initially being offered, if he declined the offer specifically because of the penalties that lower level influencers like me would accrue if I signed with someone like Daily Wire. I mean, I'm just saying.
Whatever. Hashtag it wasn't about the money, but yet he registered the domain Big Con days
What?
before he came out
It,
and pre-recorded all these.
See what I mean? If I know,
I love you, Candace.
if I know, listen, if I know Daily Wire has sent this crap thing and I've been in communication with them to get them to change it, and I know I'm about to make this video, and I'm going to want emails, you're goddamn right. How does that change why he came out and said what he said? Please explain to me how that changes anything.
It doesn't matter.
That was Candace being a catty. Look, he registered a domain. So?
Actually, she didn't bring that up. They pulled
Tim
it up on the show.
He's a P word too. Whatever. He's a weirdo too. Come on.
You know what? Okay, wait. Let me flip the script really quick. So I had a theory about this because I was like, Sudie, we really can't trust anybody. I don't even know why we're taking sides. Are you gonna play something really quick? Or are you?
No, I'm gonna find it. Keep talking.
Oh, okay. So this was my theory because I was like, Sudie, in reality, we really can't trust anybody these days. And I wouldn't be surprised if Tim Pool and the Daily Wire were like, hey, man, before I sign this contract, actually, they're going to be like, hey, wait, show us what you can do for this 120 mil. Okay. He was like, cool. Before I sign this contract, we're going to start an internet beef and make people think that we're going back and forth with one another. Cause like how convenient, like nobody's getting sued for sharing this contract or like slander or whatever the fuck it is. And then we're going to have this makeup session and come back together as conservatives and I get paid and you get paid because now everybody is on our shit. It makes so much fucking sense. Like, that's what I'm saying. What do you think? Oh, I can't hear you.
I'm listening to this conspiracy theory that you.
I thought you were laughing at my theory.
I mean, I laughed at it yesterday. Today, it just sounds like more excuses for Big Con.
Oh Lord.
That I believe many of those in charge in the right-leaning media
Listen to this.
are actually at odds with what's best for you, the viewer, the customer, and more importantly, the country. We here at Mug Club, we thought that we were all in this together, that we were fighting the media, entertainment, industrial complex. We thought that we were all genuinely taking it to big tech. But too many of those in charge of the big conservative platforms are verifiably in bed with them.
Big tech is in bed with big con. The people you thought, the people I thought were fighting for you, a lot of it has been a big con. Now, I'm specifically avoiding naming names or going after individuals in this video because I genuinely hope that those I'm addressing, and you know who you are, have a change of heart.
Now, please tell me,
He wanted them
where
to
in that
change their
3
heart.
minutes, where in 3 minutes did he say this is about 50 million or me personally? Because I heard several times he was making very general statements on them not only being deceptive and dishonest to the viewers, but to the influencers coming up. They don't have your best interests at heart. Where was this made personal?
Well, he didn't say that. It was the guy from the Daily Wire that was detailing the other side that Steven didn't give. Now, again, it's their word against each other's word, right? We all don't really know what actually happened. We don't know what the negotiations or the conversations that happened look like because Steven only had 2 or 3 recordings of what the guy said.
But you just said the key word here. Well, we don't know. We just know what Daily Wire said. Everyone is, let's be honest, majority of the people in this situation are hopping on Daily Wire's side. Well, dude, this is what they offered you and this, that, and the third. And then you listen to the recordings. And once again, this has nothing to do with me. What about the influencer who has 50,000 subscribers? Like, what about them? Why is everyone making it about him if he didn't make it about him? Why?
That's a great question, but I actually added him today and I said, "Hey, you're all about the little guy. Shout out my page, brother. Shout out my page, and while you're at it, delete your YouTube channel since it ain't about the dollars. Holla, it's M Benz
But
in
if
the
he's
building.
demonetized on here,
Step
who
around and
cares
find
if he
out."
has a page? Who cares if he's got a page if he's demonetized? He can't make money either way.
You can't say that you're attacking a company that is in bed with big tech when you literally have a platform that is run by big tech.
I don't
You
agree with that.
Yes, you can't
No.
be. You can't. I'm sorry. You can't do it. Delete
We
your
don't
YouTube.
even like taking money through YouTube. So let's say we do get monetized. We still don't want super chats, but we can make money off of the views that we get.
Oh, listen, don't get it twisted. I will take a super chat. I will take money off YouTube for sure. But I'm just letting you know, as the viewer who's donating, transparency, that when you give me X amount of dollars, YouTube is also taking a cut. So if you prefer not to fund YouTube, then donate the money directly to us, which, by the way, Suni could probably,
Hey,
I don't even know what the hell you put up our
I get it. Listen, if it's not about the money, why did he want 20 mil? Because maybe that was his fucking initial offer. Maybe he's like, look, this is what I have to offer. They want to talk. Here's an amount. How are you going to punish someone for giving their amount? Like that doesn't make any sense. That's like me. If Daily Wire is like, hey, we want to enter negotiations with you, and I send my dollar amount, right? But then I comes out where I'm just like, yo, this contract was crappy. And I don't like the contract, and this is why. And then you guys say, well, why did you send over an offer? Because I want to get paid. What do you mean? Why did I send over an offer? Like,
But
what?
he does know his worth, and there's nothing wrong with giving an amount, and there's nothing wrong with saying I'm worth more. But there is something wrong with saying I want more money, but I do not want to get penalized if my video gets demonetized. If the advertisers don't want to put advertisements on my video. Daily Wire, you need to go figure that out because I'm Steven motherfucking Crowder, and you need to figure that out. That's basically what he's saying. He wants them to bear all the financial burden. And they're like, we got to be able to make money back, bro. We got to be able to make money back. This is an investment. We believe in you clearly because we're taking you on knowing that you're demonetized on YouTube. Come on.
I'll pass. I want to be a part of the group that actually contributed and tried to create a parallel, not people who are just gonna go along to get along while it benefits them. Yeah, you could play the game, but play the game while playing chess.
Well,
And
I'll be
that's not what's
excited.
going on here.
I will be
It's
super
just not.
excited to see the business model that Steven Crowder creates and the change that he makes.
You know what? I cannot wait until he slaps it in the face of Daily Wire. That's what I'm looking forward to.
I even subscribed to the Mug Club to see what the fuck is going
And
on over there.
that's another thing, right? Everyone is making these outlandish claims that, Mug Club is nowhere near what he would be getting with um, the subscription model with Daily Wire. How can you say that when the Blaze won't even tell him how many subscribers he had to Mug Club? They won't give him those metrics. So does anybody really truly know outside of Steven Crowder? Nope.
I'm sorry. You said repeat that again. You said the Blaze
The Blaze
won't give.
they weren't either they weren't tracking the numbers, or they can't give him the numbers on how many people subscribed for his Mug Club specifically. I remember
Oh, while
listening
he
to
was with the
someone just
Blaze.
talk about it, right, while he was with them.
Oh, gotcha.
So saying the model won't work is like, well, how do we know it won't work when we haven't been able to look at his metrics? You're just
Oh, I'm
saying
not
what
saying.
won't work. Not you
No,
and
I'm not
not
saying.
you, just in general. The conversation, how do you know it won't work when no one has even seen the model, seen it? And in fact, he says that he talked to Daily Wire about his system and how they can scale it to implement it in their own system. No one has tried it. So you're just making excuses to stay with big tech because you haven't even tried the system that he offered and he says works.
I
That's it.
mean, yeah. I mean, we
I'm
can
just
just go
saying, bro.
around. We can go around and
Just
around on
saying.
this. Again,
Just saying.
I wish him luck with doing what he wants to do, because that it would benefit all of us, right? That would benefit all of us. And I hope the Daily Wire takes that into consideration and tries to be a part of it and support it. They actually at the end of their video told everybody who was watching to go subscribe to the Mug Club, which was
I'm
interesting
sure they
too.
did.
Yeah.
Of course.
Which is why I
PR.
think that they're in cahoots. No, that's why I think they're in cahoots. That's why I'm like, maybe it's possible they're all in cahoots. Because why
No,
would they
that's
do
what
that?
I do when someone does me wrong and they had
Oh.
and I'm like, if I'm wearing Be the Change, right? And people are like, yo, where'd you get that hoodie from? Hey, bro, go support Be the Change. But does that mean that I actually give a fuck or we're in cahoots? Not a fucking time in hell there's not.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just
these are
being a
like,
good. That's saving face. That's P. Thank you. That is PR 101. But go subscribe to Mug Club that I don't even believe in. Yeah, right. Miss me,
oh
Daily
gosh,
Wire.
you're such a bully, Suni.
I am not a bully.
I'm just
I am
joking.
not a bully.
Dang, we've literally been talking about this for like an hour. We've gotten nowhere. But we wanted to. I thought it was important that we have this conversation in front of you guys because I want to show that it's okay to disagree with each
Yeah.
other, and you can have a different thought from Suni, your most favorite influencer, and disagree with Monique, your second most favorite influencer. And it is what it is. I still haven't seen any Cash Apps or Venmo come through my phone for all you people that are hashtagging Crowder, but it may just be a delay. Maybe it's just a delay.
Just saying.
And just say,
Or you can go over to TITMmerch.myshopify.com
we would
and
much
go
rather.
cop some cool merch, bro. Like, just
Yeah,
go
we
cop
would
some
much
merch.
rather. We would much rather you go over there and buy merch than do this shit right here down here at the bottom. Okay, let's talk about the Biden document. What do you want to talk about the Biden documents? What do you want to talk about? You want to do a little
Go
something
ahead.
different?
Talk about the Biden documents. While you pull that up, I'm gonna shamelessly plug over Biden because Biden is just not the wave. I'm sorry. Hey guys,
Oh yeah.
if you want to call out the rhinos, but you don't want to say rhino, go cop a conservative shirt. And also, if you want to be like Sunni and just yell it loud in everyone's face that Daily Wire is participating in big con activities, go ahead and get this Ben Shapiro shirt. Or allegedly Ben Shapiro. Confirmed op. Big con. Okay? Go get it.
I got one. By the way, hello. You know what? Let me just point that out. Regardless of what I just said, I bought the Big Con t-shirt because I think Ben Shapiro is a big Jew con.
Ooh, I like that name. We got to
I
figure out a way
was
to
like, oh
do that.
shit, I was down. John?
Ah, back, forth and forth.
That
All right,
sounds like a
so Biden
transformer.
has documents and he's had them for such a long time, right? But no one gives a crap, including conservative media.
Or liberal media.
Who's reporting this? Who's reporting? So where'd you find this out at? How'd you find it out?
Did you not know about it?
No. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't.
You people on islands over there.
Man,
Dude, I love that
look at
picture.
this
He's
guy.
like, "Argh!" Look at that guy.
He's upset. That's what happens when you have dementia. My grandfather has dementia and he gets very angry when he's confused. So Biden, it's gonna be all right, buddy. Okay? It's elder abuse, what you
Okay.
guys are doing to this guy.
So let me
Elder
read this New
abuse.
York Post article. It says here a box labeled important docs and photos was left unsealed on a table ahead of a child's birthday party in Delaware, in the home where the 80-year-old president has been discovered to have stashed sensitive government records. A photo from his son's laptop discovered by the New York Post Friday reveals another image on the infamous laptop reveals that Hunter Biden apparently made more than 160 trips to the sprawling lakeside house in just 52 days during the same time he was involved in controversial. So apparently they found out about this on the laptop. Okay.
Another laptop.
And it wasn't like this was new. Like they didn't just like discover this like recently. Apparently they've known about this for a long time, even predating the Trump documents that they found at Mar-a-Lago, which is also very interesting.
God.
So
Are
one
you
would
serious?
wonder, did they go and like stage that whole dramatic scene at Mar-a-Lago just to like take away from this that might come out? I don't know.
So you think they just went ahead and sucked the wind out of the sails on this one?
Maybe, but then apparently they found more documents in his garage. Now, Biden,
Can we be fair? What's in these documents? Is it important?
we don't. Okay, so that's what's funny about this. This is why I wanted to bring it up, right? Because when Trump got caught with the papers, they had a
Right.
whole Time magazine photo shoot. Like, remember they had the shit
Yep.
laid out on the floor and you could see everything that was there. They didn't do that
Yeah.
for Biden. What?
Wow. You make a really good point.
Yeah.
Both former presidents have documents in their house. The FBI is not knocking down Biden's door.
Wait.
right?
Correction.
Oh.
Biden, this is the difference. Biden wasn't the president when he took these classified documents home. He was the vice president. Therefore, he doesn't have the power to declassify documents. Only the president has that.
So where's
Yeah.
Obama speaking? Obama, did you declassify? See, you know what? Let's make this a big deal.
Oh,
Obama, did you declassify these documents? All right. Is our country facing a national security threat from a dementia-ridden former vice president, now the president of the United States of America? What's happening here?
mhm.
I think we should make a big deal about this and go ahead and protest outside of Biden's home and let him know that these documents that were found in his garage, this is a threat to national security. Like, where
Well,
are
honey,
three-letter agencies?
Okay. Karine Jean-Pierre has been asked about this at the press conferences, and she's just like, we're not talking about it. We really haven't discussed, or like, I just haven't gotten to talking about that with the president. Like, I haven't had that combo with him yet. There's much greater things, like how much money we're going to give to Ukraine tomorrow and blah, blah, blah. Like, we don't need to talk about these documents. But when Trump did it, it was like the number one.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Do you want to hear what The View had to say about it?
Okay.
Because I know you love The View. So I took this video from B. Tatum because he clipped it already and did all the work for me. Shout out to B. Tatum. Love you so much. And we'll just play it right here because he has the clip.
the clip.
You know what I think? I've
Against
never
Trump?
seen a luckier person than Donald Trump. Just as we're this close to getting him,
But you know what?
somehow these documents appear.
But here's the thing: Biden is wrong to have done this. He was in office for 40 years.
Let's find out what this is first. Now, again, one of the things that gets me crazy is before we know, it's already been spun a specific way. I don't want to see that. I want to see someone explain to me, A, how it's possible that after all this time, nobody knew this. Because to me, if you're missing classified information, I don't mean to laugh, but in my house, if stuff is missing, I know it's missing.
Does it feel like Oppo research to you? Does it feel like the Republicans are behind it?
It's not.
It did originally, but I'm sorry, but not now. Because one of the things he's saying is that, you know, some of the locations where the docs may have been shipped in the transition may have gotten taken and put, but still,
It's all bull crap. You know, it's fun.
I love B Tato. This is all bullcrap. It really is, though. Did you hear how they justified? Could this be the Republicans? I mean, come on. And then Whoopi talk about we need to first find out what this is first. Y'all weren't interested in finding out all those details, but right, let's do it. Cindy,
Listen.
look how cute with her glasses. My shades on for you. Go ahead. Bring it down low.
Listen. Hold on, I gotta put the Illuminati swirl. I mean, the swoop. The Illuminati suit, because you know I gotta cover one eye, because I'm only in this to be rich and famous. All right, so look, this is what hypocrisy looks like, and hypocrisy is a hell of a drug, because they are being accused of virtually the same thing. And you know what we should do? Mo is good at putting together compilations. You should use that clip and literally stitch it to a clip reacting to Trump and put truth was said. I mean, God damn it. Bless their heart. Put truth in the marketplace all over that bitch and share it.
I'm going to do it tonight.
That will be our clapback to The View. See, our first clapback as a media company, bro. Are you serious?
When we share that, y'all better share it too. I'm just saying. Anyways.
That was stupid.
I mean, it was stupid, but I wanted to bring it up because I want people to see. I mean, I'm hoping there's some liberals that maybe watch our show, or maybe people that are in between.
Yeah.
That the nerve of these people, like to say this type of stuff.
It's
like,
wild.
What? Yeah, it's wild.
It's wild. Shameless plug really quick, you guys. What is this African dance?
No, I was trying to break dance. I was trying to break dance, but my arms didn't fit the thing, and I was like, doo, doo, doo. Dude, you know, like, I know some of y'all how y'all feel about Bill Cosby. You remember when he used to do like the little spoon? He was like, "I'm gonna give you the Jello and the pudding," and he was like this. That's what it reminded me of.
Is that what you were doing? Okay.
Yeah, I was doing breakdancing. Shut up, Sudi. We need to just make a shirt with my. We need to make a shirt with my face on it. It just says "Shut up, Sudi."
Funny. So can we talk about this very low-key, perverted, disrespectful statue that
oh my God
was dedicated to Martin Luther King, whom people's take on him, right, is 50-50. Okay.
But show all the angles, girl. Show all the angles. Okay? I want to know in the
somebody come look at this. I wish I had the Kevin Hart soundboard. Somebody come look at this.
It was this one that I was like, is somebody getting some head in this picture? Because it looked like a man's leg on a thigh with his head between her legs. That's what I saw. I mean, I guess that's what art is, right? It's interpretive.
Yeah, but why can't you show his face? Like, what is this? Honestly, when, let's just say 10 years, right? And my kids are in their 20s and, you know, and I say, "Hey, let's go to where is this? Where was this erected? This statue?"
Erected, no pun
Yeah.
intended. Hold on.
Pause.
Let me see really quick because I was trying to see how much they spent on this joint. Like it was,
Oh
I
gosh,
think it was almost as much as Steven Crowder's contract. I'll tell
straight
you.
trash. Wow, Corey, Antifa Corey is watching somewhere in the middle, Mo. Can you
What? Who's
believe that?
Who's Antifa Corey?
Oh, she don't know Antifa Corey. Okay, we'll leave Antifa Corey unknown. Thanks for supporting Antifa Corey.
Where the hell was this shit? In
Straight
Boston.
trash.
Straight
Dale
trash.
says it.
It was in Boston.
Of course, it's a liberal cesspool. So look, here's my question. Why are we not amplifying black voices? Okay. Why can't his face be on the statue? What is this teaching little black children that we hugged each other in the civil rights era? Like, is this like who cares about Martin Luther King and his wife embracing in this statue? Does it have
Right.
anything to do with American history? Like, as much as black people love Martin Luther King, I personally don't give a flying fart about his marriage. I care about I Had a Dream. Yeah, what significance? What? Like, what?
Didn't he? But wait, didn't he cheat on her too? I thought he
He
cheated.
did. He did. So
Right.
this can you see it? Look at here.
I think I sent you a picture of both of them side by side. Do you have that?
Did you?
Yeah, I think so.
I can check.
It was in the WhatsApp.
I think it's just disrespectful. I don't know. I just find that to be super disrespectful to Black history.
Out of all the statues you could create, that was $10 million, y'all.
10 mil.
Almost a year worth of salary for Steven Crowder.
Hey. Go get your big con shirts, bro. Okay. Go get your conservative shirts.
Oh, Corey.
Actually, we should have made the discount code Crowder.
Okay.
But it's not Crowder, it is FNL10 if you want to get 10% off of your hoodies that you purchased today. Just saying.
Hey, and go share our site and tag Steven Crowder and be like, support your local small conservative and buy a t-shirt. In fact, buy the one that says
Hold
big
him
cunt.
accountable.
Buy the one that says big cunt. Actually, he'll probably sue us. You know what? Hold up. If he tries to sue us for that big con shit, proof it was about the money. Bet. And I'm gonna air that shit out.
Oh my gosh. Mo.
Yeah.
Mo's on a warpath against Steven Crowder. I don't know. What's going on?
But don't get it twisted. I'm not for the Jews at the Daily Wire either.
Are you connecting dots on don't need to be connected? Because you got that pink in your hair. And I feel like you're connecting unnecessary dots. Is that what's going on?
Am I channeling?
I think you are. I'm gonna need you to watch that out tonight. So because I need my friend back.
Should I just take this off? Am I channeling Benzino?
Them curls, you got to get rid of them curls too. God damn.
Well, that's how the bitch has her hair, though.
Okay.
Oh God, dude, these little hats are so fucking hot. Like, my roots for sure are gonna be fucked up.
Oh gosh.
Anyways, okay. So what else can we talk? Wait, I forgot the most important part about this Martin Luther King shit. Hold on, Brittany Griner at the MLK.
Oh my lord.
Sculpture situation. Hold on.
I wish America would have left Brittany Griner in 2022. I really do. I think it's so disrespectful that we brought her into 2023. And respect to Pat Tillman, because that is a true American hero. She is not an American hero.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Yeah. Look at this big bitch. Look at this big bitch. Okay, hold on just a second. Let me just rewind this shit.
Big bitch.
Look at her. Looking like a whole man, y'all. Wait. I gotta go. Hold on.
Looking like a man. Wait,
like
is that her with that? I'm stuttering. Did she cut her hair?
Yes.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Like, she's looking like a whole dude out here now. See,
Jesus, be a
you know what makes me
fence
mad
all
is
around me every day. I can't take it with these carpet munchers and these fudge backers. Good Lord.
wait, what song are you singing? Can you sing a song that I know? Let's sing a song.
Yeah.
Do the people want to? Do the people want to hear a song? Me and Zuni sing?
No, they don't.
Yeah, they
No,
do.
no, 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 no. No,
Here she is.
I don't.
Look
I
at this
think they
shit.
want to. Oh,
Look at. Did
that's
you
a
see her
dude.
face? No, look
Ugh,
at this.
that's a
That's Brittany
man.
Griner.
That's a man.
So I was showing you. Hold on, because I was showing you the video where she shows up at this MLK unveiling. Okay, but pay attention. Ain't nobody trying to talk to her. Ain't nobody like, yeah, like these are just two random people that wanted to take a picture with her, but ain't nobody
They paid.
sweating her. Like,
They paid
seriously.
them. They paid them.
Yeah,
Stop
they
lying.
probably. But look at
Hey,
everybody's like,
come
who? That's her wife. Who the fuck? They were like, who's this bitch? These people don't even know. They're like, hey, who is that? Is that the bitch we traded that white?
We should have left. I am a boy, Damon.
Oh man, it's
They should
crazy.
have
I
left
just,
2022, man.
yeah,
Why do we?
they should
Why
have.
do you know who
I
else? You know what? I'm thinking of. I don't know. I don't really like Stephen A. Smith, but you said that he had a good take on something. But I am not the biggest fan of Stephen A. Smith. I think Stephen A. Smith runs his mouth entirely too much. But I'm hoping that you are here to redeem his name. Are you?
Yeah,
Or am I going
I
to be
am.
disappointed?
No, I am. I'm here to redeem his name. And I unfortunately I can't play the video because it would demonetize us, and that would suck. But so he was on, I think it was the Tamron Hall show, and they were talking about Rihanna doing the Super Bowl this year. And he was like, I love Rihanna, but she doesn't hold a candle to Beyonce. Well, the Beehive, they lost their fucking minds. Cause like, how dare you, not the Beehive, whatever Rihanna's fans, what are they called? Do they have a name? Rihanna's fans
I don't
lost their
know.
fucking mind. They lost their mind because they were just like, oh my God, she's a queen. How dare you compare her to Beyonce? And Steven was like, listen, I love Rihanna. She's very talented. But that halftime show Beyonce did was fire. Okay. And in my opinion, hold on. He said, in my opinion, she gonna have to do a lot to beat that. Now, I am no Beyonce fan, but I will say this: the halftime show when she was marching up on that field, like and she was like doing all this shit, I was with it, and it was pretty dope. Okay.
Can I ask you a question?
I don't know if Rihanna in her
Have you watched any Fenty shows? Have you watched any of those?
like
The
the
fashion
fashion
show?
shows?
Yes.
I watched the one with Johnny Depp, and he was like super fucking hot in that one.
Have you seen the choreography within the Fenty
Yeah.
shows?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Listen to me. Beyonce is a performer. That's what her fans need to grasp.
Mm-hmm.
Beyonce is not a singer. She cannot sing better than Jasmine Sullivan. I said it here tonight. I'm sorry. Beyonce's not even a top 10 vocalist, in my opinion.
I agree.
She is a performer. You know who else is a performer?
Michael
Rihanna.
Jackson. Oh.
Okay? If you've ever watched Rihanna live and she's played Bitch Better Have My Money, Needed Me, any of her bangers, first of all, you're going to get up dancing. And two, you're about to be enamored with her skill on the stage. I am actually looking forward to a Rihanna halftime show way more than I was a Beyonce halftime show. So I don't agree with Stephen A. Smith on this.
Well, here's the part I did. So it's not necessarily that I care either way because I don't give a fuck anyways. But like,
hey, this is music, bro. We gotta care. Come on.
I don't know. I mean, like, but you and I would disagree if it was like between Tank and Chris Brown.
Good Lord.
Okay,
Jesus,
if we
Jesus
would have
help. Liddell.
Liddell, help me out. Okay, if Tank and Chris Brown were about to be, at the Super Bowl,
Chris Brown is selling it out. Ain't nobody going to see Tank at no Super Bowl besides old folk.
No, but you know what I'm talking about. Like from a skill level, Tank has got it. Stop right now. My freaking mouse. Did y'all see who just entered the building? Did you see?
Judy, big booty Judy. What? Big Judy, big booty Judy. Big booty, big Judy, big booty Judy. Stop, I wanna see you move it. Yeah. Big booty Judy, big booty Judy. Big booty Judy, that's big.
All right. Shout out to Big Booty Judy. She arrived late
Big
to the
Booty
party.
Judy in the building.
Big Booty Judy in the building. Big Booty Judy. Everybody was asking for you. I just want you to know they expect
we
Yo
were.
Booty. They expect Yo Booty to be here on time, girl. They expect that Big Booty Judy jam.
Hey,
at
people in the chat, you guys vote on this seriously, because I think that this is a cool conversation to even open up to discuss, because we do discuss culture and music, right? Look, vote in the chat. Would you be more excited for a Beyonce Super Bowl or a Rihanna Super Bowl? And more people are interested in a Rihanna Super Bowl, quite frankly, because the girl took a break. Beyonce never takes a freaking break.
Yeah.
I just want her to not make music for like 10 years like Rihanna did. And then there might be this like highly anticipated return. Hold on. Did you just say you out of here for saying Jasmine is better than Beyonce? You have clearly never heard Jasmine Sullivan sing. Clearly. You have clearly never heard Jasmine Sullivan sing. Rihanna, okay? We got a bunch of Rihannas in the chat. Rihanna. Hey, look. Beyonce, listen. Girl, Rihanna pulled your number. Sorry, you're both performers. And Homegirl's a performer. She can't sing to save her life, but she is a goddamn performer. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I think Rihanna will do a great show. I mean, I'm not saying she's not going to do a great show. I personally disagree. I mean, I personally agree with Steven that I really like me personally, I like the Beyonce show. Now, I don't like Beyonce as a person, but it was a dope show. Now, what Stephen A. Smith said after that, I was like, hold on just a second. He said, I don't care if Michael Jackson is up against Beyonce. She's still going to win my vote. I was like, hold on just a second. Okay. Because nobody, now you're bugging because nobody can compare to Michael Jackson. Nobody.
Hey, man. I'm going to post some because we're going to discuss this in a social media ether. I'm going to post a clip of Rihanna in her Fenty show. Bro, I'm sorry, but that show was hard.
They are pretty dope.
That show was
hard. They are pretty dope. Yeah.
You can dance her ass off, dude. She's a slower, okay? As Lopez would say, polluted womb. But I would just love for Beyonce to take a break for a little bit, just a little bit. Just
now,
a little bit.
This is where Steven lost again. I was just like, you're a whole motherfucking bait out here. Okay. So because he caved to the mob who was coming after him. And by the way, it was the Sherry Shepherd show that he went on. He went onto his Twitter and he said, horrific mistake. Something that was supposed to be a fun moment on the Sherry Shepherd show has gotten out of hand. An overzealous member of my management team, which has access to my account, posted something I would never say about Rihanna, her fans, or any other artist. So he blamed it on somebody on his staff that they spoke on his behalf. He said, apologies to Rihanna for my word. Got to be careful. Her fan base might just be the worse than the Beehive. So that's what he says. Yeah. So he tried to backtrack. So he couldn't take the heat and he tried to backtrack and take the statement back.
Because Stephen A. Smith he's a beta. Stephen just does a lot of talking. A lot of unnecessary talking.
Yeah.
And he's loud. Just loud. I can't take him too much. There's some things that he says and I'm like, all right. But then he just I don't know. Just Steven is just not my cup of tea, bro.
Is it just me or does he remind you of Mitch? Because he
does remind me of Mitch.
Yeah, he looks like Mitch to me.
Dude, I agree with you. Did you guys see where Karine Jean-Pierre, because I'm sure she is Haitian, she looks to be, where she announced Kamala as the president Did you see that?
Oh, was that the surprise video you're gonna bring up? Because
That
I'm
was a
glad.
surprise video. Yeah.
Dude, you have to play that. Like, that was wild. Play that for the
What do
people.
you guys? I made a prediction a long time ago where I was like, I think Kamala is going to be president.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't think that Joe is calling the shots. I'm just saying. Like, I think. Listen to me. I think we are being ran by a woman right now, the country. Okay, and shit's gonna hit the fan at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. Well, we're late, girl. Listen, before you play that video, I agree with you. And you know what? To add on to that, this latest stuff with these documents that Biden found, I kind of feel like this is going to be their in to usher him out and usher her in.
25th Amendment.
Yeah. By the
You
way,
think so?
Loza just messaged me. Yeah, 25th Amendment.
Tell Loza he needs to message the group chat. There is no solo messaging between us. We're a package deal. I'm gonna play this clip for y'all real quick.
This Sunday, the president will speak about the fight to secure women's fundamental right to reproductive health care in the face of these attacks. She will talk about what's at stake for millions of women across the country, and most importantly, the need for Congress to codify the protections of Roe into law.
Excuse me, man. The man that you just misgendered Joe Biden, which is disrespectful. All right, he is a cis male, which makes his pronouns a he and his. So you don't get to misgender him.
Maybe he
Jean-Pierre.
maybe he reassigned his gender, Suni. Maybe he is changing his pronouns.
Jesus.
Maybe.
I
told Loza to pop into the comments and say hi to all his fans.
Yes. Loza. I'm sure there's meaningful dialogue going on here. I can't get past Suni and the Aaliyah hairstyle fresh to death. You know, if someone calls me Aaliyah again, I think, I will take that compliment.
Oh, you know
that
what?
compliment.
Hey,
wait, I gotta
maybe
put the swoop. Hold on.
Yo,
Illuminati.
you need to get the dark like Aaliyah Lokes that she used to have, like, and get those glasses and come on here. If your girl only knew. Come on. Sing it. Sing
You're
it.
trying to get me to sing and it's not happening.
Did I ever
Judy,
show you? Yo.
Thank you. I've told Mo we need to have a different feel today so that we're forever evolving and this show is taken serious.
Facts.
Oh my God.
Salty Cat said, sing an Aaliyah song now.
No.
Oh.
Let's not say we did.
Suni's not down for you guys.
I am down. I'm just not down to sing right now. You cannot tell me to sing. You just have to. Mo knows how this works, dude. If you tell me to sing, if you ask me to sing, do I say okay and then sing? No.
Wait, really quick.
I do it on my own time.
Really quick, I'm about to plug the time that I did like I dressed up like Aaliyah. Y'all think this whole dress up thing and impersonating people is new, but your girl's been doing this for a while. Okay, so
send and I'll look. You cash out me $20 right now. I will sing 2 words.
Oh, okay. 2 words. $20. Damn. We are in a damn inflation.
20.
That's damn.
Okay, don't sing.
That's robbery.
Christine, you cannot mind screw me like this. Hey, another shameless plug, guys. Shameless plug.
Wait, hold on.
Go get your merch.
Yo,
I'm
waiting. Okay, wait, hold on. What happened to the show? How come I don't see you? Did I get cut off?
What show?
Oh, never mind. Shit. What do you mean? What
I thought you were
show?
talking about
This show.
Well, you said where did it go? You're still on the show.
Okay, well here, look. So can you guys tell which one is me?
In the middle.
Yep.
Because Kim Kardashian looks like absolute garbage.
Like trash. But what do y'all think? What do y'all think about my Aaliyah look? So I did this one year for Halloween. Sing Aaliyah right now to my photo.
No.
Come on. Come on. Give it to me. If your girl. Don't make me sing.
Go ahead, you sing. Everybody would love to hear you sing. Go ahead.
Oh no, they can hear me sing all the time. I'm not shy about it.
They will love it.
What should I sing, sweetie? What's your favorite song that I sing to all the time? I'm getting tired of your shit. You don't never buy me nothing.
Yeah, this is what Mo sings. And what's the other one you sing?
Oh, I always sing Loza's song, the Jesus song.
Oh my God. That was stuck in my head for days after we did that show.
But then what's the Silk song that I'm always singing? Because I always make fun of Slim and how he can't sing.
Silk.
Not Silk, 112.
Oh. Give it a chance.
Oh yeah. He's like, how does it go?
You can play that if you want.
We can't play that. We're about to get. He says, "Give it a try."
No, remember one morning I sent it to you and I was like, see, he can sing. Mo doesn't think Slim can sing.
Nope.
She's crazy.
Slim can sing.
And I did a run that she has not been able to replicate to this day.
Oh,
so.
do the run.
You can play it. You better be careful what you're playing. Wait, no, that's the Mariah Carey song.
Oh yeah, y'all missed it.
I recorded that, dude.
Did you really? Do you have it right now
that you
can play?
Recording.
Okay, play it for the people. So you guys, this is before the show even went live one day. This is how me and Sweetie like warm up, is we get like really silly. Okay, play the video. I'm giving you. This is what goes on. So you guys are getting a sneak peek right now behind.
Where is it?
Behind the scenes. You've got to find it. You have got to find it because that was so funny. Because it was the video where before I was being dressed up as Loza, and it was before I put on all the Loza
Mariah Carey.
And I was Mariah Carey because she was like, "You look like Mariah Carey," because my hair was wet.
That was funny, dude.
Oh, I want you to find it.
No. I think this is it. It's processing. Hold on, guys. Monique sang Billy Boy. What is Billy Boy?
Loza said he's going to hop in here really quick. Have we seen Loza? Has there been a Loza sighting?
He's in here?
Like in the chat?
Uh-oh.
Let me see. Loza. And if you guys have not seen, Loza posted an update today on his health.
Hold on. Why is there no sound? Look, that's the video, dude. There's no sound.
Why is there no sound? Did you click sound? Did you click sound when you shared it?
No, this is I recorded this. Like I recorded this while we were doing this.
But when you do share screen, you got to click that little box on the left-hand corner to share sound.
There's no sound on it.
Oh.
Dang. Well, look, those were going to be our bloopers of things that we do behind the stage before you guys see us.
Wait, play it again, because I don't even think people saw that shit. Like, look at how wild I am in that video. I'm so wild.
She had me dying.
Oh, shit.
That was freaking hilarious.
Where'd it go?
Is he home? Yes, he is home. He got out the hospital 2 days ago, and he made an announcement today.
Yes.
Still no firm answers on what's what, but keep him in your prayers.
And I will say
if you don't mind.
I will say this, and I'm not going to count, Loza, if you're listening. Mira Loza. You got to show me, baby. Okay. I am not going to count my chickens before they hatch because you are so tricky sometimes. Okay. But I will say this is Loza to me, and Suni agreed, he looked and sounded different. He looked and sounded different. And I really do pray that this situation, which by the way, he doesn't really have an answer yet on what the diagnosis is. They're still testing, doing some tests. But I really do pray that this situation makes a change, really makes a permanent change with Loza. He says that his sister, I think he said his sister did a prayer that he has never felt that way during a prayer in his life. He felt different inside. So I'm like, could this be it for Loza? Could this be Loza's moment where he finally, the light bulb, bing?
Because if it does, sky's the limit, bro. Seriously.
Sky's the limit.
Oh, wait, here we go.
You want me to really sing? You got to put on a good song. This song is depressing. Hey.
What?
Why did the sound?
That was weird.
That was weird. The sound came in after the fact.
She wasn't singing anyway. It was the music that I was playing.
No,
so,
I was just lip syncing. I was lip syncing.
Dude, it's a BR Beyonce.
Oh, Lord. I am not the one salty cat.
She was trying to be Mariah Carey, and it was funny. It was funny.
Yeah, because I was making fun of how like Mariah has these like hand motions and like everything's like super exaggerated. And then like she like looks up and she's just like, I don't know. She just does these looks, you know?
And then she sticks her butt out.
Oh, yeah. Like she stands there like super sucked in, like while she's singing. Wait, let's see if I can do it. You guys won't see me all the way, but hold on. So she, I can't. This chair. So she's like this. And she's singing. And she's like doing this little motion. Lord have mercy. She looks like, you know what she looks like? She looks like she's trying to hold in a fart. That's what it looks like.
Don't fart.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Is she's trying to hold in a fart.
There was no sound, y'all. My bad. It probably didn't pick up my sound because I was the one recording it.
Hey, that's my hair.
That's
my hairstylist. Gabriella did my hair today. Shout out. Except for she sprayed the pink in my hair. This isn't permanent.
Tell her to get it out.
I know.
It's
nobody. I look like a liberal. Do I look like a liberal?
You do. It's kind of driving me crazy because I'm not used
my
to
body, my choice.
Okay. Did you just? I feel like you just yelled at me.
Salty cat, you must be.
Body, my choice.
My body, my
Hey guys,
choice.
Would you like this on a limited edition? This is what I'm thinking about doing. Would you guys like this on a limited edition hoodie? I mean, I think you should.
Look how fire we look up there. I
know,
actually
right?
kind of look like my like my cartoon.
Cartoon Mo. Put some purple on Suni.
Purple what?
Purple
like
hair?
tips?
No. Mm-mm. Listen, I'm a plain type of chick, all right? Very minimal. I don't like to do too much.
That's code for she's a basic bitch.
Definitely basic.
Oh,
Wait,
man.
I have to keep my eye covered, Mo. I'm not keeping up my
You're a Leah look.
My Illuminati persona.
Suni was not my idea, was her request for pink.
Oh, she's telling on you. She's like, wait a minute.
Yeah, she like right when I was leaving. Well, because right when I was leaving, I was like, don't be mad. Because she just colored my hair. And I was like, don't be mad if you see me with pink tips. It's for like a little skit we're doing, and she was like, she's French, and she was like, "What? Go get it. I'll spray you." And she was like spraying my tips. Yeah. But she did good. Like, I mean, I love my hair. She's amazing. If you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area and you want an amazing hairstylist, hit me up. You can go to my hairstylist. You might run into me. We could chop it up in the hair salon. Wait.
You won't be running out. You listen. If you won't be running into me if I ever move to Texas.
I won't be running into you.
Hell no.
Wait, hold up.
I'm not going to be out as much as you do. I don't go out like you do, bro. I'm a homebody.
I'm going to go to your house. Trust
That's
and believe.
different. We're talking about out and about.
I'm going to be like this, knocking on your door. Suni! Suni! Let me in! Suni!
Gosh.
Why are you not opening the door?
Hey, I think Texas would be a good move for all of us. I do.
Oh, my hairstylist says she loves your hair.
Thank you. I did this myself, actually. I just flat ironed it and did my hair. You know how long it took me? It took 2.5 hours. I was like, this is for the birds to have all this hair. I would just rather not. I'm 2 seconds from being like, and cutting it off.
Yeah.
Can't deal.
It's crazy.
Yeah, dang is right. 2.5 hours, dude. And then my blow dryer broke. Okay. And my hair is thick. So
it broke in the middle of you doing it?
In the middle, I had to like turn it off for 10 minutes and then hurry up and like put it on the highest heat ever and like blow dry the middle of my hair. It was just not a good time.
And you don't use like a hot comb or anything, right? On your roots? Wow. You do all that with a blow dryer and a brush?
Yep.
Dang.
Just take it through. All that smoke comes off and it just lays out all flat. It's all bouncy. Yeah. I love it.
Dude, when I blow dry my hair, that would be smoky, okay? Like,
so is mine. My husband's like,
it's smelling like burnt hair and shit. Yeah.
What did he say? Oh, he said, you should go. He said, babe, you should go and let somebody else do it. And I'm like, so they could burn my hair out? Right? And then I opened the door and he's like, yeah, so much for other people burning your hair. Like, that is completely different.
Look how sweet my hairstylist is. So this, by the way, she's French, y'all. So her communication was little. She's not offering Brazilian for free to all y'all. She's offering it to Suni.
No charge. But I'm going to take you up on that offer when I come to Dallas.
Yeah.
I'm going to take you up on that offer.
She does good hair.
See, I can come with Mo and hang out.
That's right.
For a bit.
Yeah. That's right. So what's the next topic?
We're going to get into so much shit when I come home. We don't have any more topics. It's going to be fun, dude. I can't wait.
Yeah. Do we want to talk about fake influencers?
Why not? I mean, no, we talked about Ben Shapiro. He's one of them.
Yeah, but I think more like on our level, because
on our level.
I think in the recent weeks, both you and I have had some experiences with some fake people, and we're not going to name any of those people here because the name is not in. Well, I mean, it is important because some of you guys follow these people. So I guess our advice to you
context clues. People are smart.
Yeah.
Context clues.
Yeah.
No, I will agree. There are people that there's a context clue. So I think there are like new people that come around that don't necessarily understand the history between a lot of us and how long we've literally been talking and doing podcasting individually on our own before we ever even came together. Mo's doing her own thing before she even came on Truth to Set You Free.
Yeah.
And I was doing my own thing for years. And it's like these people come around for a couple months and feel like they figured out the whole operation. And it's funny because they're on the outside looking in. And in order to gain entry, right, they need access to you. And then they get that access to you and they're like, well, now I've got all these followers. Well, I think I have all these followers. So now I'm going to just point out how you're a fake conservative. And it's just like, do you know who I am? That's really how I feel like talking sometimes. Like how can you come out against me and say that I'm a fake conservator and you've been around for 2.3 seconds?
Right.
And you're trying to do what I do.
And not just that, but like pay attention because people will talk themselves up really, really nice, like on a
Facts.
live or in a what do you call it? A Discord room or whatever it is, which by the way, those Discord rooms are on another level. But they will talk themselves up really good. And it's really easy to do in a Discord room full of losers, okay, weirdos. And I'm sorry if you're a Discord person, but for the most part, there's a lot of fucking weird ass people that are probably nobody in their real life. But you think that they are making you somebody because they show up to hear you, spit a few bars that make no fucking sense and say a bunch of senseless shit. Meanwhile, if they head on over to your YouTube channel, they see that there's, 3 to 6 people showing up to watch your videos. Okay. So, and watch you ramble on and on and on. Okay. Suni and I put a lot of work into not just this show, but our own individual platforms. And we
Yeah, man.
don't do so on the backs of other people. Okay.
Right.
We may have opinions about what's going on in the news, but I'm not going to shit talk my friend to get ahead or somebody that I call my friend ahead. I'm not going to do it. Now, somebody I don't know and does something stupid, I'm gonna have opinion about it. But you won't hear
Yeah.
me talking shit about Tatum. I'm not going to talk shit about his wife, Corinne. I'm not going to talk shit about Suni. I'm not going to talk shit about Bryson. I have respect for those people, even when they do something I don't agree with.
Mhm.
And I think it's just really, really telling of somebody
Yeah,
to
to do repeated videos. Like not one, not two, not three, but like repeated videos of indirect threats, right? Literal threats
Mhm.
and indirect accusations. Oh, Loza's in the building.
Hey,
What's
Loza's in
popping,
the
Loza?
building. Everybody give Loza some love. Wish him
Send
some
prayers out to you, buddy.
prayers. We send prayers to you. Um,
Um,
we were saying, Loza, by the way, you look and sound different, and we hope that this is a new
yeah,
page for
you're
you.
turning a new leaf. Well,
Yeah.
since Loza's here, and this is what sparked this whole real, real influencer
Act
versus fake
right.
influencer.
Right.
Um, we wanted to bring a producer on because we wanted this show to be like a dope show so that other rappers in the conservative world, politicians, or just anybody, other influencers will feel comfortable like, yo, I could go to somewhere in the middle and they're going to get my story and
Mhm.
probably push back, but they're going to listen to my story, especially if we're trying to be a marketable show to where we want this offered to multiple people. We want sponsors. You have to be thinking that way. And fake influencers, fake business people, they don't think that way.
Mhm.
It's just an immediate attack. I want to attack because I want the views from attacking you.
Mhm.
And that's not how you come up in the game.
Right.
I don't believe Loza's a bad person. I believe Loza's done crazy things. But I've had access. I've had certain access to Loza that many of you don't get, right? Which is why you don't think of it the way I'm thinking of it. But she decided to use this situation to try to get us to go into attack mode, and that didn't happen. And now everybody
Mhm.
on this side is fake.
And by the way, and we told Loza this, so this is not or I told Loza this. Um, she wanted to put Loza in a bad position when we interviewed him. Like, this person wanted to kind of expose things about Loza, and Suni and I said, absolutely not.
Yeah, no.
We're not going to do that. So we could have a lot of shows probably would jump at the opportunity to talk shit about Loza, but we weren't going to do that. And with that in mind, he had just asked a really, really crazy question. He said, "Can I ask y'all a question? We just went live together, meaning our interview. How did this happen to me? It's just weird. Like everything was fine, and I already told God that I wanted to get closer to Him, and then, boom, the cancer issue came up. What do you think about that?"
Can I say this? God is omnipresent. He is everywhere. but God did not cause your cancer. Don't put that on God. Um, we have what's called free will, and we also have what's called genetics. And sometimes these genetics get out of whack and things happen. But you wanting to get closer to God, your what you're going through is not a result of that. What you're going through is going to be a test of whether you actually want to be close to him or not. But this is not the fault of God, or this is not happening to you because you want to be closer to God. This is happening because it's life. Now, how you respond to it will determine everything.
Right.
That's the difference.
Amen.
I don't want you to feel like, why I want to get closer to God. Now this is happening to me. These
Mm-hmm.
things were happening in your body before you even decided, hey, I want to do this show with Suni and Mo, and we're gonna air some things out. This was already in your body, and it also be manifesting from stress. Your body does
Mm-hmm.
crazy things when you're under a tremendous amount of stress. You're constantly dealing with drama. You're here, you're there, you're everywhere. But God is not. He's not the author of confusion. He's not. Let's not blame God for what happened, and let's just call it for what it is. It's life.
Yeah.
Life happens.
Yeah, that's a really good point. I mean, to think he could have had this cancer in his body for a year,
Right.
prior to all this happening. And I will say this, Loza, when you pray, and we're going to read your comment up here. When you pray, this is something that I had to learn. Don't be afraid to be specific with God.
Mhm.
I think sometimes when people pray, they pray very like generally because you don't want to ask too much, but
Mhm.
be specific, you know? God, I always say the term, God, I have this on my phone. God, use me. Use me for your goodwill. Use me to impact hope and change on people. And I remember what that prayer that I pray when we come and do this show.
Yeah.
So while I'm praying for it, I'm also saying, okay, how can I put myself in positions where God can use me
Mhm.
for good, right?
Yeah.
He said, but man, I've been getting tested for a minute now, shaking my head, but I'm gonna keep fighting. And you're right. I've been stressing for a long, long time, especially lately. Yeah. You look
It
like you were
manifests.
you look like you were lighter though today on the video. You
You
did.
actually did. We were talking. Listen, Loza knows how I feel. We've had our conversation, Mose. And I'm like, bro,
You brought to call me Moza?
no. I'm just saying. When he was, I'm like, yo, what's going on? I'm expecting Loza to be like, oh, it's this, and this, and I'm like, all right, cool, bet. And he says, nah, you got to wait until such and such day. And I said, this nigga, bro, you are not about to treat me like the public, bro. Nah. And he was like, no, I want everybody to be there. And in my head, I'm like, here we go. Loza, everything's a PR. Everything is PR with Loza, bro. I've said this to him.
But you know what, Loza, on the real tip,
I'm glad he did it this way.
Loza, I just want to, because Loza and I were having conversations without Suni, because Suni was like, I ain't gonna hate on you. Suni, no, listen, no shade, okay? But you were like losing hope in Loza. And
I
what did I
was.
say? And what did I say? I was like, I don't know, Suni. Like, I really, really want the best for him. I really,
Yeah.
like him and I have been having conversations, and I can feel his heart because that's how I am, right? So Loza, if anything, you should have called me first to give me the exclusive. Fuck Suni, okay? Suni try to act like, oh, you don't treat me like the public. You know what? Mo's sitting over here
You
checking in
don't.
with you. Mo's checking in. Mo sent you the text.
Stop it. Stop it. I have my own way of being soft and being relatable to Loza. It's just not in Mo's way. Mo's like, oh, come here. I'm like, boy, bro, what's up?
Why? Because you black? Is that why?
No.
Is it a black thing? Is it a black thing?
No, because it's different when it's like how I would deal with my brothers, right? Not saying that Lowe's is my brother, but like when I talk to my older brothers, it's not like, oh, come here. It's more like, what's up, nigga? Like I told you, me and my brother talked for the first time in 3 years, and he's like, oh, you want to block me, nigga? And I'm like, yeah, what's up? It's crap talking back and forth, and it's
Yeah.
our way of being like, yo, I love you, and I want to see you do good, and I'm gonna talk junk to you. That's how it is. I'm not gonna be like, come here, Loza. I'm not gonna be like, come here, Loza. I'm gonna talk junk to you. That's how it is. I'm not gonna be like, come here, Loza. I'm gonna talk junk to you. That's how it is. I'm not gonna be like, come here, Loza. I'm gonna talk junk to you. That's how it is. I'm not gonna be like, come here, Loza. I'm gonna talk junk to you. That's how it is. I'm not gonna be like, come here, Loza. I'm gonna talk junk to you. That's how it is. I'm not gonna be like, come here, Loza. I'm gonna talk junk to you. That's how it is. I'm not gonna be like, come here, Loza. I'm gonna talk junk to you. That's how it is. I'm not gonna be like, come here, Loza. I'm gonna talk junk to you. That's how it is. I'm not gonna be like, come here, Loza. I'm gonna talk junk to you. That's how it is. I'm not gonna be like, come here, Loza. I'm gonna talk junk to you. That's how it is. I'm not gonna be like, come here, Loza. I'm gonna talk junk to you. That's how it is. I'm not gonna be like, come here, Loza. I'm gonna talk j
Well,
Come
I
on,
actually said I love you to Loza. I didn't play no
no.
games with no words. Okay. I
Look,
said,
we don't say bye when we hang up. Me and Liz, if we're gonna hang up, bet.
dude, and that shit annoys the shit out of me. You don't just hang up. I'm like, hey, Suni, talk to you later. Click. That's what I get. We
Oh
already
God,
hashed that out.
come
But
on, bro.
anyways, yeah, it is crazy that your cells or your white blood cell count dropped after that
That's
prayer.
awesome.
Did you
That is
record?
awesome.
Did you guys record your sister doing that prayer? Like, what was the prayer, man? I'm trying to
It's
get on
cool.
that. I'm trying to pray that prayer.
I felt like God deserved this to be said on a silver platter because it was that huge. No, I understand why you did what you did. And I do understand. I could see that there's some relief. And you are treating this a little different. And I think it's because you're scared as hell and you're like, holy And you know what? That is literally when life hits you. When you go through the like most scariest moment in your life, you start to think and consider stuff real clear very quickly.
Yeah.
Stuff that you wouldn't think about before, you're thinking about it now. And I
Yeah.
hope you keep this mindset because this should be who you are all the time. Self-reflective, willing to look at yourself and blame yourself before you blame others. It's an awesome quality to have, and it's actually liberating, Loza.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It feels good to be able to call yourself out.
Listen, I wasn't gonna bring up the damn teddy bear, but Loza brought it up. So, listen, Loza, if you didn't come correct with your live video today, and you came out and listen, if the video was like this, not that I wish anything bad on you, okay? But if you would have been like, look, y'all, it turns out I got like a head cold. And I'm just asking for some super chats. That picture of you with the teddy bear would have been the cover, the thumbnail of this video,
Yeah,
and it
dude.
would have been one big diss track. Okay. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. And I told Loza, I said I clowned him about that. I was like, man, you're not up here with the damn teddy bear.
Teddy bears, bro. I mean, I said, bruh. I said, this nigga's holding a teddy bear. I did say it, Loza.
She did. She sent
This
me
nigga's
a message.
holding a teddy bear, bro. I said, what is this?
Yeah. And I was like, oh, me, because, Loza, listen, if you want sympathy and tenderness, message Mama Mo. Don't message cold-hearted Sudi.
Oh my gosh. Hey, look, if you want the real, all right, and you don't want nobody to sugarcoat it for a little bit, come over to Death Row. All right? Come on over to Death Row, bro.
Oh,
You don't want
man.
if you don't want somebody having you all up in your feelings, all right? All up in your feelings, come on over to Death Row.
But see, Loza, look at he put little teddy bear emojis. Loza is getting in touch with his.
He's been in touch with that long enough. It's time to retire.
I know, but
Being
you
in
know
touch
what?
with
I
that.
feel like God brought Mo specifically into Loza. He brought Moza into Loza's life so that Mo could show him the way of the love. Because I'm a loving person. I'm a caring person. What are you laughing at? What you laughing at?
Look, bro.
He said, I was
Listen.
by myself in the hospital and I don't know why that teddy bear made me sleep better. So I guess I found my inner kid and it reminded me, oh, well, that's sweet. See, look at Sudi rolled her eyes, Liza, but I said, oh, that's sweet.
I didn't do nothing. I don't do nothing. Gosh. You know what? One
Loza,
day you
who's your
guys are going to
favorite?
be coming in. I know. One day you guys are going to come into the studio, right? And you're going to feel both of our energies. And I bet you people are like, man, Mo's a nice one. But Suni, bro, she, Suni.
He said Sudi wants me to go Tupac mode. See?
Yeah. Start cranking out the hits, dude.
No, listen. Loza said he's going to drop a song about cancer. I think that should be the song Sudi sings on.
Hey. Hey. Loza. You got your fresh start here on Somewhere in the Middle, powered by Truth in the Marketplace. Just make sure you tell all the people that when you come up. All right. Let people know you came on this dope show and you got your start here. And you garnered a whole new group of people behind you that actually care if you succeed or fail. Now, I'm not going to sit here and hold your hand while you fail. I'm going to talk shit to you. But hopefully, you know that shit talking is always within love and respect. Just saying.
Yeah.
Here he goes.
I'm just
Trump.
I'm
Trump
just
mode.
saying, and no, Loza did not get the jab, but I'm just saying that what the fuck am I saying? Shit, I forgot.
Nothing.
No, I was just basically I was saying that, Loza, don't forget that your life literally changed like the day after you came on this show. So I know that one chick, I was a little bit like salty about the fact that one chick did like a $4.99 super chat and you shouted out your interview with her. And I was like, the fuck? What do you mean for sure I got you, Sudi? Look it. How you just gonna address this bitch right here below me and not say I got you, Mo, too? Dang, I'm over here pouring out all the love. Sudi's pouring out cold-hearted shit to you, and I'm done. I'm
Guys,
done.
this wouldn't work. Listen, I'm gonna give Mo her flowers. Okay, you ready, Mo?
I don't trust this.
Why?
Because the way you smile when you said I'm gonna give Mo her flowers, and you gave me that little.
Look.
Okay, what? Go ahead.
Somewhere in the middle, and quite honestly, Suni wouldn't work if it was not for my counterpart, my partner here. It wouldn't. I would not be able to crank out the designs I do. Okay.
Wait.
I wouldn't
Hold
be
on.
able
Stop. I know you're pouring out your heart right now, but did you see that comment from Loza? He said
he
I'm
wants
fine
to
as
smash. Yeah, he would hit.
I'm 43 years old. Do you understand anybody saying
I'm
fine
like the sister, okay? I'm not the guy. I'm not the girl that guys crush over. I'm the sister.
Yeah.
Because I keep it funky like that.
Listen, I'm the dream smash. I don't have a uterus. I can't get pregnant. Not that we do anything. Not that anything is about to happen, but I'm just saying.
She said I'm the dream smash.
I'm the dream smash. I ain't got no uterus.
Oh, see,
okay.
look,
I already got kids. I already got kids. I'm established. I pay my own bills. Look at he said, so now you should feel better. That was like a sympathy. What the fuck? I'm sorry. Pardon me. I'm Puerto Rican. You can't please us. You can't please us.
You can't. Just say thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead. Continue.
See, look at all the guys in the chat. Let's go. Anyways, you guys are lusting. Ugh.
Play the Big Booty Beauty song. Let me.
This show wouldn't work without you. So be quiet and take everyone's compliments. Okay. I just happen to be the loud. I don't really give a crap, and you're safe over there. I'm just loud. I don't care about saying certain things. And you're like, I don't know, Suni. And I'm like, come on, just come on. We're pushing the envelope, dude. Come on. And you're like, I don't know, bro. See, it's a perfect balance.
Speaking about love, can we tell the story really quick about the other day we were on the phone and you were telling your husband, tell me you love me, because he was leaving and I thought you were talking to me and I started screaming, I love you. I was like, what the fuck do you want from me? I love you.
Like, why are you being so pushy? Oh my God. Okay, fine. I love you. And I was like, I'm not talking to you.
Oh shit. Loza, wait.
Bully.
Loza put the peaches up in the chat. I'm about it tried to hide that comment. Look at that. You know what he's referring
Lord.
to.
Oh my gosh.
Let me just hold on. You want to see?
Ew. No.
Hey.
Is she sitting down? Okay, she's sitting down.
Woo! I better get a super chat for that. Damn.
No, this is not a demon live. This is not a demon live. All right. Don't be promoting that over here.
Why am I so blurry? Actually, just so you know,
Mo's gonna get us snatched off for a week. Liddell's gonna be like, all right, simmer down.
Loza just hit the sun. Loza
Now Loza's gonna be expecting that. You're not gonna get that every show, Loza.
Well, you don't know. Okay, listen. The demon herself said that I control Suni. You want to know how I do it? Them cheeks.
How you do it?
That's right. That onion, the cake.
We need Loza on the shore more often. Yeah,
I
because
know.
Loza clearly brings the degenerate side out of Mo.
Do we need to
Is
make
that what's
Loza like
happening here?
the third co-host?
Absolutely not. Sorry, I'm putting my foot down on that one. That is a non-negotiable.
What if we just follow his journey? What private DM? Fabian said he's what private DM? What do you see in Sudi? Why are you smiling though? What did Loza send you? Share it.
Nothing. I'm not even looking. My phone is flipped upside down.
You know I do not like to be left out. He sent you something he didn't send me?
There's nothing to be left out.
I feel like I'm being left. I feel like now you're talking about me.
No, I'm not. Now you need to wipe that pink out of your hair because you're getting paranoid. Wipe the pink out. You are really taking on this
the crazy Puerto Rican coming out. I know. I'm sorry. If I was a superhero, Peaches would mess me up.
See, you can't be falling victim to no woman now. Come on.
I was saying I could get a show in private. No, you can't. No, you can't.
She just told you.
I ain't like. Listen, I ain't like them other hoes you used to dealing with. Okay, and no disrespect to your girlfriend because I don't know anything about her. But Queen, that ain't like. I ain't like Queen. No. No, you won't catch me doing all that. I'm respectable. I'm a Christian. A respectable woman.
Damn, you name dropped. Is that what we're doing here?
I mean, I'm just saying because I was like kind of turned off by the fact that she was rolling around in her bed one day in her drawers. She was like, you know what I'm talking about? Like I was like, Suni, what the hell?
That is when I had to hit the unfollow button. I said, yeah, I'm not interested in this, so let's keep it moving.
It was kind of a turn off. I was just like,
kind of is not. It was an understatement. That was like I felt like my eyes had been violated.
Yeah. Especially because, and this is not just to her, but yeah.
Shh, let's not even do that.
Especially because I don't like in general, like when girls use filters and she abuses a filter because sometimes the head be moving to the side and I'm like, whoa.
How's your face moving now? Hold on.
I was like,
why your eyelash coming off your face? What's going on there? It be detaching and stuff. I see it.
Yeah. So I'm just like, don't show your ass unless you're gonna really show your ass without a filter.
Mo, what do you think this show would be like if we got to play music in between?
Oh, dude, it would be so lit. I would just say that to you. If we could play music, like we would be so hyped. It would be like Club Sumo up in here.
Dude, we need our own radio show.
I know, right?
Just saying. Steven Crowder, reach out to Truth in the Marketplace, dude. All right.
Yeah. And Loza, take the freaking copyright off our video. It's demonetized. the interview we did with you where we played your music, our shit.
Yeah, dude, take it off so that video can get out there.
So we can play your music. Because hey, if you uncopyright us, then we can play your music and not just Bryson's.
Exactly. You can't on Rumble. Look at you.
Okay.
We'll have to figure something out. I think that would be an awesome avenue for both of us. Like we should definitely make that a goal for this year.
Yeah, I agree.
We should
get on Rumble or play music. Why are you smiling? Why do you have that smile, dude? I don't trust you. Something's going on.
Have I not come through on all the things I've been talking about? I have.
Yeah.
So why can't you trust me here?
Is anybody else noticing that when she got a real sneaky smile? Like she's like,
look, hey, Mo, you guys heard it here first. We're gonna have our own radio show. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have our own radio show, and we ain't gonna be sponsored by Steven Crowder or the Daily Wire.
Yeah, because Daily Wire is the big con. So please go get your shirt. Big con confirmed op. Use the promo code FNL10. You can use that until 3 a.m. Eastern, midnight West Coast time. Go check out all the merch, the designs, make your purchases. And thank you for your support.
Yep. Thanks for dropping in the live, Loza.
Yeah, it was fun.
Appreciate it.
Steven Crowder, we stand with you. I mean, I stand with you. I think Mo's pro. Are you pro big tech now? What?
No.
Where are
I
you?
stand in the middle. I'm against big tech, but I also am a realist and a capitalist. And I want to make money. So yeah, I'm going to play a little bit of the game. Now I'm not going to compromise my beliefs or like spew some bullshit out, but it is what it is. You know what I mean?
I guess.
I guess.
Someone
right.
wants the website again. Hold on, I will drop the website for you again.
I think Loza should buy the Suni and Mo shirt, like half face, and he should rock it in his next video.
Yeah, and so all the people can suspect that we are in cahoots of being with the, Illuminati and putting demonic messages in our art.
Yeah, that's true.
Because that's what we do here. We put demonic messages in our art so that we can all fool you unsuspected, innocent Christians. Because rappers who rap about politics are not truly in it for culture. And rappers who rap about the jab, they're not truly in it for culture. And they're evil and they're not of God.
Yeah.
And yours truly, not really me, but yours truly up here at the top, wanted you guys to know that. And I was floored. And I know that was completely random, and I did that in good fashion because this person is completely fucking random, like all the time. It's rather scary.
All the time.
It's rather scary. Right there at the bottom, TITMmerch.myshopify.com. Go use your promo code FNL10. Get 10% off of your hoodies if you purchase one tonight by midnight, West Coast time.
Oh, wait, real quick, Loza, you want to hear something else crazy? Is this person that I am portraying right now, who you spoke to on the phone that I said try to do you dirty, she is trying to take credit for FAFO, the term. And Sudi was like, that's Loza's.
Everyone knows this. Hey, do we need to take a trip back down memory lane to the first FAFO? Should we do that for Loza here?
Shit, you're gonna play that shit, and then we're gonna get demonetized because
this will encourage him to remove the monetization.
Yeah,
off of our video.
The first FAFO was my favorite.
Yeah, like.
Are you gonna play it?
This is what I mean by people who have no clue, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have no clue what they're talking about, but they talk a whole lot of. I'm like, damn, girl, you would think you was around since before I was around with all this stuff you've been finding out and all the dots you connected over there. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's
Full
how you're supposed to shoot. From now on, that's how you shoot.
That's how you shoot.
Warning, although some may find this video offensive, it's for entertainment purposes only, displaying feelings of frustration in art form with no intentions of inciting violence from the most marginalized and oppressed people in America, the Black Trump supporter.
I like that.
Fuck Black Lives Matter and Antifa. I'm a proud boy and a loud boy. Fuck around and find out. This ain't about the cloud, boy. Papa Kami in his house. Leave him on the couch, boy. This nigga trash. Take him out, boy, without a doubt, boy. I ain't these 20-ass MAGA rappers. I ain't never lacking. Really fighting for our freedom, nigga.
Wait.
What?
Why is he, you always dissing somebody within a track. He said, I ain't the 20-ass MAGA rappers.
See?
Dang. Oh my God. Loza, I can't wait for your cancer song. Thank you guys. He said this was crazy. Thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. It's been fun. We hope to see you guys. Wait, we're going to be switching our schedule because I'm going on vacation for a week and Mo's got some stuff to do with her family.
Mm-hmm.
So are we doing it the day before? A Thursday? or was it a Sunday?
I think we need to talk about it because we haven't really discussed it.
We haven't discussed it.
Wait a minute. He says my new music won't have any disses in it. Oh,
What?
wait a minute. Hold on.
Wait,
Let me just.
we need to put that up in. Listen, get your screenshots.
Get your
Okay?
screenshots right the hell now.
Get them.
Whoa! Look at Christine was
January
like
20th, 2023. Loza said it right here. There will
heard
be
it
no
here
more
first.
Loza. If you diss, you are never going to hear my mouth shut, bro. I just want you to know that. I'm giving you a heads up today that
Right.
if I hear you diss in a song, bro, I'm gonna be relentless.
Loza, do you want to put
I'm
any
gonna be
qualifiers?
relentless.
Do you want to put like any qualifiers around that statement before we end the show? Like, do you want to say, well, I might diss the devil, but I'm not going to diss. Now's the time.
Are you making this declaration?
We all wait here. Like,
O's got the phone. She's like, I'm recording this.
yeah.
He said, I know.
I know.
I know.
Oh,
Okay.
poor
Hey, you know.
Lowe's is like, fuck. I forgot
He
these
already
bitches don't
knows.
play. He said, I forgot these bitches don't play, man.
You already know what you're gonna get with me. That's good. Let's go. Is it gonna be about his journey? I think you guys should. Yes, I'll diss the evil, but the evil. You know what?
You were calling Bryson evil.
That's too broad. Exactly.
Are you going to diss? But for real, I mean it. Honestly, I don't want to diss anyone anymore. Okay.
All right, we're gonna take your word for it.
Oh,
I can't do it. Oh, wait, I did it.
You just did it, ma'am.
Oh,
Well,
you should have never showed me how to do that. I'm gonna do that in videos now.
and then you just got to be like, oh,
Cardi Mo.
Mo.
You look like J-Lo today.
Do I?
You do.
Moza. Okay,
Don't
I've
be
been
fooled by the rock that I got. I'm
Moza,
still-
Loza, Mo Benz. Who else have I been?
That's it.
Mind of Mo, which I need to do. Yes, I know.
You
We're going to
really
bring
do.
back Mind of Mo next show because I just haven't had any random thoughts. Let me just tell you, I've literally been. This person who I am today is about as random as it fucking gets. Okay, so there you go. I had to like, clue into Mind of Mo to even make sense of any of the shit that person says.
We love you guys.
I want to make music for the world. I want peace.
What the fuck is going on with
my
you, dude?
God. ¿Qué está pasando aquí, Loza?
Who kidnapped Loza?
Who kidnapped Loza and took over his YouTube
He's a
handle?
YouTube. We're gonna call it you.
Listen, if you have a doubt that Jesus exists, if Loza actually does what he's gonna say, you can't doubt it no more.
Praise the Lord. I'm gonna.
Praise
You
the
know
Lord.
what? You're
Jesus is
right.
good.
You're right, Mo.
Do you have
God
any
is real.
Wait, do you have any organ music so we can go out with like a praise dance or some shit?
I don't. Mm-mm.
Dang.
I don't. Dang. We can just end it though. Thanks for hanging with us, guys. We'll see you next one of these days. We'll announce it. Go shop at our merch store.
Bye, guys.